Hello everybody, welcome to another CPL 6 semi-finals cast. I'm Nebla, I'm joined by Crazy. Now, the more observant among you have probably noticed that the score between both teams is decided. But nonetheless, we are bringing you some more Team IKEA build orders versus SKT4 action today. Even though the teams have decided who's going to go through the semi-finals, we're still casting all the games just so their players can play for honor. And today we have a very special series. Oh, it's Amigos. My bad, guys.
It is, yeah. I'd say he's on my team.
There you go. Well, that's why you're here to correct me, right? But we have a very special game today between Cold Warp Gates and Wision, not sure how to say it. Resident caster, Cold Warp Gates. I think he's cast more games than anyone else. I don't know much about Wision. I don't suppose you do, Crazy.
I don't know.
Well, I guess that's why we're here to find out with these games today. So I guess they're free of burden. Obviously, when they played the game, it probably wasn't true. But right now, as we cast these, they're free of the burden of determining which team wins, because we know IKEA and Amigos already qualified for the finals. We're just going to jump straight into that game. In the bottom right, in the orange, we have Cold Warp Gates, and the top left, in the teal, we have Wision called All In Wision right now. Let's see if we see some All In action.
Let's say, are we gonna see an all in from an all in?
I mean, that would make sense. If we don't, I'll be very disappointed. The name is therefore false advertising.
I know, cheesiest thing a cheesy player can do is play macro, right?
Ooh, right. So, you know, it's going to be like 2 hatch 4 pool. Can you even do that in PvZ?
You can do anything you want, as long as
that's true.
They don't scout it.
Yeah, right. If Cold Warp just stays in his base here. Oh no, he sent a probe down the ramp already. Wision's plans falling apart. But he's not coming across the map yet.
Is he gonna go forge or gate? That's the question. Looks like he's going gate. So this probably isn't gonna be good for warp gates considering it's cross map and Chikuris. So
yeah,
plenty of time to get lings out. Yeah,
absolutely. I was gonna say, Wision, since you're in chat, can you tell us, is it your first CPL? I don't recall casting you in CPL 5 rather. Wision's sweating in chat already. We're on to you, buddy.
Probably pull a chat up, that'd be more fun, right?
Yeah, for sure. First CPL, alright, well, let's see how he acquits himself. I mean, his team already got to the semis, it's a good start.
Yeah.
This probe going to make its way across. He's going to intercept that overlord, I think, but I mean, does the probe leave before the overlord gets there? That's the question. Ooh, was this a 9 pool? I wasn't looking. No, it's an overpool, just with an extractor trick.
Yeah.
I always thought the extractor trick is, like, slightly not worth it, you know what I mean? Isn't that true?
It's pretty much about the same, like, I have never done the math, but it's not, like, terrible if you do it.
Okay, I always thought, like, you know, compared to not doing it, you're just, like, slightly behind in terms of mineral income. Like, you know, the extra income you get from the drone mining is not as much as you're losing from the cancel. Nonetheless, trying to get those drones out extra fast. And I assume you'll be starting hatchery down pretty soon. Here comes that drone. Ooh. Unfortunately, Warpgate's going for the end scout here, not realizing that the overlord was there.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go end scout, and if he sees cross spawn, he's probably just gonna keep his zealots at home, and then just throw his nexus down.
Yeah, well, but here's the thing: the 6 lings were made. He didn't just make 4, and they're coming straight across. Wision knows where his opponent is. If he runs into the main, I mean, that could be a huge deal. It's not as bad when you have a zealot out, but it's still not what you want for sure.
Right, he'll have 2 zealots, and if he pulls a couple probes, he'll block the ramp, maybe.
Yeah, if though. Warpgate's looking to want to go for a Nexus. He knows his cross positions now, but he doesn't know 6lings are on the way right here. Of course, 2 Zealots plenty to fight 6lings, but if he just runs right past him, here we go, he's running back to the ramp. Okay, he does block that ramp. But now the gateway under threat.
Yeah, not the ideal way to open for warp gates, but he shouldn't die from this.
Well, he did pull those probes, like you said, so very smartly make sure nothing get in. In fact, we see him blocking a probe scout. In fact, he killed the probe scout. I didn't see because I was over at Warpgate's Natural. That's a pretty big deal, actually, killing the probe scout that early.
But he did see the 4 follow-up links, though.
Yeah, that is a lot of Zerglings with no gas yet. But we do see a 3rd hatch going down. So Wision not totally committed to this, just wants to keep Protoss on his toes. Obviously with Gateway expands, you don't want those Zealots coming across and wrecking you, so...
Yeah. Cyan's done a very nice job of scaring warp gates into actually pushing out and investing in this cannon before Nexus.
Yeah. Ooh.
Still trying to get this probe scout out. Getting denied.
I mean, without link speed, you can in theory micro this, but is Cobalt gets microing it? Okay, he gets on his way again. Needs to get across to the Zerg side of the map, see what's going on, see that there's a third base. This all intel Protoss needs pretty badly, I think. The Nexus is going down. Everything looking pretty stable, actually. Although, we see him continuing to make Zerglings. Alright, well, he is living up to his name, I think, if he's just going to come with a big Ling attack.
I think he's preparing for this 5 Zealot push out that Warp Gates is probably going to do. I think it's pretty common once you get 5 Zealots to just push across the map.
Really? Even with cross positions, seeing so many Zerglings?
Yeah, it just... Because you don't know that they built this many Zerglings. You only saw the first, what, 8, right?
Well, he saw 10, I think. Like,
okay, 10.
Assuming he's paying attention, be aware of the existence of 10 Lings in total.
Well, maybe you'll see more with this
probe. Not for long. A few more coming out. I don't know, if Protoss does come out, it'd be better off trying to pick off those Zealots or just run in for the counter. Second cannon even going down, so Wargate's aware of that this is an abnormal amount of Zerglings.
Right.
Playing very defensive.
He's probably going to stay home. Especially after seeing those extra Zerglings.
Coldweb is looking alright so far, but his probe count is extremely low. I think he cut them earlier when he was trying to defend out to natural, and that might have been a mistake. Because Zerg, honestly, if he just keeps droning from here, he's in a pretty good position economically.
Yeah, that was the big impact of those Lings early on. It's it forced Warp Gates to cut probes, get those cannons up before the Nexus.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder if it forced it or if he could have somehow done it without cutting probes. I'm not sure. Oh, starting coming up pretty good timing though. I mean, this is tier 1, by the way, people. So, all the builds pretty refined. We're seeing very solid play out of both players right now.
Maybe. I don't know. My builds sometimes are just completely random.
And we let you play in tier 0, don't we?
Yeah. You know, if I'm doing completely random crap sometimes, then, you know, they're probably doing it too.
Nah, but Crazy, don't lie. We know you. You're going to spend all your money no matter what. Whether it's on the right things or if those units are even in the right place is irrelevant.
Yeah. We all have our strengths, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, the Zealot's doing a tiny little poke out. These leaves with speed complete, kind of compelled to stay back there. I think he sees the speed and is like, you know what? I'm not doing this. And we have a pretty normal follow-up with the Spire coming up. Lair finish for Zerg. I mean, these cross positions, it's kind of hard for both players to reach across and do anything to each other, right?
Yeah. Gate's getting +1 weapons for his Corsairs.
So with only one Stargate.
Yeah.
You see Wargates in chat.
Oh, I don't... Why is my chat not working?
Yeah, just refresh it. Oh wait, but then you lose it all anyway, right?
Oh, I know what it was. It was on a... I probably joined the stream when you reset it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so once again, Wargates having a little poke, then pulling back. Not overcommitting here. I mean, he has the number of zealots he needs. Just be a matter of blocking the counter attack with a few probes, I think.
Right. Corsair going out. Gonna go get a scout on the Zerg. See what's going on in the Zerg base.
To be honest, when you scout this, you'd be kind of disappointed. You're like, oh, okay, it's just 3 Hatch Spire into 5 Hatch Hydra. Okay, whatever. Corsair just ticking off his boxes. Like, okay, another day, another dollar, another day, another Vespine. I don't know what they pay them in. Actually, do Protoss use currency? Do you think?
Probably. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Maybe
okay, he runs. That was kind of scary for that Corsair.
Yeah. Maybe the currency is just all in their head. You know, they use, like, psionic powers and shit.
Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Like, you know, they just project onto them, okay, you own 7,000 Vespine gas or whatever. That makes sense. Okay, the Zealot's finally coming out here. Zealot speed is a long way off, but this Corsair making it home, no problem. Where are the Zerglings? Did they have a fight? I didn't see them.
I think they tried to counterattack and got killed off by the Zealots and cannon.
I didn't see that, but that's a big deal actually, because that was quite a lot of Zerglings. Of course, Hydras are out, speed is done. I don't think these Zealots are going to get anything done, much less because Zealot speed isn't even finished either.
Right.
In fact, is he going to lose all these Zealots? They can't even run away until Zealot speed is done.
I think it's just to keep Scion honest, because is Hydra speed dead?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so then, yeah, maybe just poke around to see what they can find, not necessarily going for an attack.
Well, they'll find their deaths if they're not careful.
Yeah, well, proving me wrong as I say that, you know.
Yeah. Well, he does just poke in but then run. He knows it's not such a good idea, but there's a lot of Hydras here. Although, you know, not the best engagement out in the open for Wission. Wow, speed finishes in the nick of time for them to run away. Yeah.
+1 speed finish, but overwhelming amount of Hydras here.
I imagine they only learned to run faster because they got scared, you know?
Warpgate's continuing to build that Corsair count. It's at 4 now with the 5th one cubed and +1 done.
Yeah, a Scourge actually died, or maybe 3 Scourge died, because there were 4 out before, but now there's only 1 around that I can see, so they must have tried to dive in on those cannons and got destroyed.
There are 2 in the middle of the map. So
oh, that's where they are. Oh, okay, one died. Okay. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, he could potentially go for a big attack here, where the Corsairs are hitting the Overlords while the Speedlots are fighting the Hydras. That said, there's a lot of Hydras out right now, and we see him doing a good job taking this position on the map, so if the Zealots start to try and move across, he can fight them over there instead of at his base.
Yeah, but no Templar out yet. First one's only about halfway done, and Storm hasn't even started yet.
Let alone a Robo.
So these Hydras are just going to be scary here.
Well, he does have 3 cannons already. I don't know if this is a good engage for Wission right now, this many Hydras. Yeah, so. He does pull back, and like these Zealots look like they want to take the fight there. The Corsairs already got one Overlord, and they're cruising for more. I don't know if Wission remembers where his Scourge are, unfortunately. Oh, well, the Corsair's going to find him, for better or for worse. Oh, takes out 1. So that Corsair does survive.
Warpgate's finally getting some map control with these Zealots now as he pushes the Hydras back. I think Scion's just gonna have to sort of stay back, get his upgrades, build his Hydra count, and check into lurkers.
Yeah, these Corsairs kind of playing with their lives right now. Wait, oh, we just saw Zerg accidentally target a drone. Damn, you know, 5+1 Corsairs do kill Overlords pretty fast, and these Hydras struggling to keep up. Where are the Scourge? He needs to make more of those. Oh, he had missed a big opportunity there. There were heaps of Overlords. But look at this. The flank going to catch these Corsairs. Oh, doesn't quite get there.
Barely escaped.
Very nice attempt, by the way. That's a move we don't see a lot of Zergs even try, so props to Wission for trying that. Is Storm started?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Beware the paperweight Templars. They will hug you to death.
Lurkers started. Scion's still on 3 base. Warpgate's still on 2. So it looks like they're just sort of powering for now, building their armies and just looking for that map control.
You know, I think I like Cold Warpgate's position because he's already posturing for a 3rd. Whereas Zerg doesn't really look like they're thinking about a 4th so far. That said, the lack of Robo is very dangerous for Protoss here. Oh my gosh. The Templars somehow surviving that encounter.
He realizes he just started Storm.
Yeah, Zerg just helping him there by showing him he doesn't have Storm. Oh, look at this, looping around though. Are they going to cancel this Nexus while the army does anything? The army's slacking off, not getting back into position. Oh, this is a huge pick-off. It looked like a defeat for Zerg, but just like that, Cold Warpgate has to cancel.
He canceled, but he's going to catch some of these Hydras.
I think it's still totally worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it looks like Cold Warpgate's going to come onto this high ground now. So no Storms available, but that is a lot of Zealots. Even Dragoons starting to be added. So getting into that late-game composition, but still no Robo.
Yeah, no Robo. His Lurker aspect's about to finish. Storm about halfway done.
Yeah, this is getting a bit hairy. If Zerg makes a whole bunch of Lurkers and comes across, he could really contain Protoss here. Right, moving up to this 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I don't know if Protoss wants to try that. I mean, you need a lot of goons to get through that, I think. The way that SimCity is set up. Are there any Lurkers finished here? I don't see any.
I don't see any Lurkers, but 2-1 just finished for Protoss, so it's going to be able to take some pretty decent fights, even when he's with less numbers.
Yeah, I'm looking at his natural other than all the Lurkers there, which I guess seals the deal. It looks pretty well fortified. An Observer finally coming up here, by the way. Oh, nice Storm. Got another one. Very nice. That Templar not even getting picked off. Targets another one with full energy, which would have been better if he got it, but he did not. So actually a huge engage for Cold Warpgate there, just slaughtering those Hydras. Did he lose a single unit? Damn.
Maybe a few Zealots, but they're
I always say, he's getting those micro-tournament bonus points, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think he actually did. I mean, when he poked the 3rd he did, but that fight just there on the high ground, I don't think he lost a single unit. And that 3rd coming up.
Yeah, 3rd's already almost done. Scion's just starting his, well, about to start his 4th.
Scion was just making 17 Hydras at once, though. Oh my god. Oh, these goons! Why are they there?
The Observer! The Observer! Sad Observer.
It's the only one of its kind. Not even making another one right now.
So this like little group of Hydras just bullying back the entire Protoss army.
Yeah. It's like A-team. Oh no, that Templar! Somebody storm these Hydras, for God's sake. There we go. There's a little storm, but again, just a small force fighting. We're seeing really microing really well here, and I think Cold Warpate's struggling to move such a large army around. I guess it is easier if you just have one control group, and Protoss has like a maxed army trying to run out. Well, not max, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Wow, we got another Templar. These Hydras. They are not giving up either. They're going in for more. Where are the storms? No storms going down. 2 more Templars fall. Oh my god. So much damage from this small group of Hydras. But even so, while Wission's, you know, microing so fancily, he's still on 3 base. 4th only just starting now. Well, Cold Warp Gates has his 3rd set up and mining. I mean, he could use more pros, but other than that, he's looking pretty good here. As long as he can just keep building up that army and not get all his Templars picked off, I think he's in a good position. I want to see him come across and try and deny this 4th, though, because there is no defense.
2-1 done, 3-2 about halfway done, about 20 supply ahead. The only thing he doesn't have is his Templar count is pretty low.
Well, because they all just got sniped, right?
Yeah. Give those Templar a phase disruptor. Let them fight for themselves.
Okay, well, the lurkers are down. That's a lot of lurkers. Where are the storms? There you go. Lurkers clump together. Prepare for stormy weather. That's how it goes. Wow, messes those lurkers up. But a lot of zealots did die quite quickly. I think he still has enough to clean up these Hydras, though. Is there any more storms available? There is that like lone Templar down the bottom. But I don't think he's going to be able to do his job. That was a lot of gas Zerg just lost, but he does have more.
Yes.
Like you were saying, these upgrades are very good for Protoss, actually.
Warp Gates retreating to his 3rd. Zerg not able to push into that 3rd with all the cannons. Warp Gates also taking a 4th base down towards, what, 5.5?
I like that move when you've just defended an attack, but to be honest, I think he can take this fight with his army. Again, a small group of Hydras just bullying him, and he's not really kind of getting out there and bullying them away. He could definitely take what's on the map right now. But just playing conservatively, but I'm worried if Zerg finds that 4th, he's just going to walk over there and snipe it. In fact, he already has found it. There's a Scourge over there. And look at this, the Hydra's just moving while Cold War Gate's army is just sitting there out of position.
Yep.
Big mistake to try and take a base there without positioning your army to defend it, unless it's like a sneaky base in some random location. But now, yeah, he has to cancel another Nexus. The 4th for Cold War Gate's finished, but a DT is making its way over there. These Hydras look like they're even going to get out as well. Oh, another lone Templar at Cold War Gate's 3rd. It does a completely ineffective storm, but at least it will hide behind those cannons.
Yeah, it'll deflect the attack. You can't push into all those cannons with that army count. I'd like to see Warp Gates just push across towards Science 4th. It's pretty much undefended. He even sees it with the DT.
Yeah, and he killed just a couple drones. I don't know if Wission noticed yet. Maybe he did. He's sending a bunch of units there. No Overlord.
3-2 is done. These lurkers at 6 o'clock are just out in the open.
Oh no! Oh, well, they do run fast. Luckily, I didn't see that. That's a lot of lurkers. Imagine if you had like Maelstrom or something. Damn.
Damn, that'd be a lot of money just dying immediately.
Cold War Gate's continuing to micro that DT at the 4th here. Just picking off something, going back to his spot. Very effective. Man, that's a lot of lurkers. Oh, but they're clumped again. But where are the Templars? They are back here. Needs to get in there and just land those storms on those clumped lurkers, and you will decimate that defense. Even if you can't break through, just think of the efficiency you'll get. These 5 Corsairs, by the way, are doing a really good job staying alive. A lot of Protoss we see lose them pretty quickly as the game goes on. Oh, but the Templars, is this the price? Well, that's a nice storm.
I think that's one beautiful storm.
Yeah, that one was worth it. It was worth his life, you know?
Yep.
Okay, this DT finally has been detected. 4 drones, definitely worth it.
I'd like to see Warp Gates add more probes and more gates. He's only at 48 probes.
Yes.
He's taking his 4th. Definitely not enough to saturate all those mineral lines.
I mean, just to clarify, even on 3 bases, right, 48 probes is not enough.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, definitely a big issue, stopping too early. And like I always say to people, like, you know, if you're not sure when to stop, just don't stop. Although then you end up like me, and you're playing TVT, and you're like, I have 102 SCVs, So maybe there is a fine line.
In TVT, that's not bad.
Yeah, true, you just go fight with them. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
TVP, a little different. TVZ, same.
I do it in TVZ sometimes too, when I'm meching.
Well, yeah, a little bit with mech.
These Corsairs in like the hollow circle formation, look at them, beautiful. In the middle of that circle, they need an Overlord. Imagine if they had Plague. Sorry to interrupt you, what were you saying?
They're trying to summon the Protoss Devil.
What is that exactly?
I don't know. A mothership?
Oh, damn. Imagine if you just bring that in to Brood War for a minute. That'd be so good. Okay, fight gonna go down here. Only a few lurkers here. Where is the observer though? I don't see one.
Two
there
two coming up on little speedy boys there.
Easy pick off then for Protoss. Very nice so far. Ooh, a lot of zealots getting picked off though. Templar! Oh, once again, Cold War gets not able to throw down the storm before the Templar gets picked off.
Oh. Wission is definitely doing a great job picking off Templar.
Like I was saying before, Cold War gets, I think, being too timid. He needs to just, like, attack this Zerg army because it's small enough he can just crush it. And there we go. Nice storms go down there. Link's trying to get in there. The Templar, like, you know, I'm going to take you down with me at least. Okay, those storms doing a lot of damage to his own zealots, but nonetheless, he's victorious in that fight. You know, he has the money, he has the bases for now. But again, I'm looking at this 4 for all the clump lurkers, and I feel like that's the location Protoss really should be able to break.
Even 12 though, there's like no lurkers there. Like he can just barrel in right now before these lurkers burrow.
I mean,
even when they do,
it's dicey though. That SimCity, he only has 4 goons here, so it's a very zealot heavy army. I think it'd be a bit dangerous to try and go in there, to be honest.
But you don't even necessarily have to break it. You can just take this position and hold it.
Right, and rally goons or whatever.
Yeah, and then Zerg has to deal with it.
Lone lurker there, probably going to get taken out. Once again, the Hydras are here to snipe Templars. Oh, for God's sake, to bring the Observer back. Oh my god, that lurker doing so much damage. Oh my god. That lurker did more damage than like the entire Zerg army in that last fight, I think. Oh my gosh.
Lurkers are kind of good.
Yeah, well, he really just needs to keep his Observers on me. Okay, here we go. He finally made it across to this 4th. And the Templars are there. I really want to see Storms punish these ridiculously clumped lurkers. Like, Zerg should not be able to get away with this.
Protoss at 3-3, Hydra stepping forward, eating
I
storms.
hope he does not just run into this. Like, guys, like, public service announcement for Protoss. Lurkers stacked together. Oh my god, actually, speaking of lurkers, huge lurker flank coming in. Where are the storms? Where are the storms? There's Templars here. I don't think Cold War Gate sees it, and now he's cut off.
Oh, now he does.
There's so many Templars here, but I just don't see any storms going down. That's the tool I need, but instead, walking right into that lurker field and getting decimated.
Oh my god, the blue goo all over the ground.
Yeah. Well, there are a bunch of overlords here, but that's not really going to make up for losing the entire army. Still, Templars with energy just dropping left, right, and center when these clump lurkers are just waiting to be stormed. And I think this entire Protoss army going to get cleaned up. Cannot escape through that.
That was a Protoss sandwich.
Yeah.
Hydras being the bread. I don't know, lurkers are the butter, and the Protoss is the sandwich.
Well, Protoss had a bread knife, you know, he had the storms, he just didn't use them. And honestly, we see this a lot sometimes in CPL PvZs, where there's Templars with energy just dying left, right, and center. Protoss really needs to just be like, quick trigger finger, just get those storms down. Because it's very strong against clump lurkers, you will just melt them. And now there's a counterattack coming in. He has a couple of Reavers at this 4th, though. So I don't think this is the location Zerg really wants to attack.
Yeah, but he's just taking this high ground here.
Well, I don't think Protoss really cares that much, though. He can just go up a different ramp. I mean, this is just sacrificial Hydras right now. Value for Protoss. Huge Goon army right now. Oh, up the ramp? I don't know about that. And again, clumped lurkers, they are just OP. Like, it's just not fair when Zerg has clumped lurkers like that. That's why you have to storm them. You will never win a straight fight. You have to storm lurkers like that. Oh god, these Kraken's come in here, yeah.
Denying the 5th.
Once again, Cold War Gate's trying to expand without positioning his army and paying the price. Finally, Defiler Mound coming up here. So they're getting into their late game tech.
Is he just pure goon right now?
Yeah,
like pure
seems so.
With, like,
well, I think because he saw so many lurkers, he thought this is the answer. But like I was saying, you just need storms because they're all clumped together. If Zerg was spreading them out properly, sure, but like he's not. You just get in there and storm those bad boys. With these upgrades, though, they are formidable.
Oh yeah, definitely. These units will be fine against the Zerg army of what they have.
Protoss
not an overwhelming amount of Hydras.
Oh yeah, see, this is where the lurkers are not so strong, is when they run in and try and burrow against mass goon, they just get shot down. But, oh, these lurkers on the ramp, hitting all these Templars, no storms going down. Once again,
ouch.
Cold War Gate's Templars dying with energy, only getting out one panic storm. Where are the observers? Okay, we'll clean up these lurkers, though. But now he needs a round of Zealots to bring with this, and there is a 5th base going up for Zerg. Zerg just very, very slow and, like, I don't know if aggressive is the right word. Zerg almost playing like a powering style, right? He's just getting the army, messing with Protoss, and just slowly expanding, not trying to be too fast about it. But I mean, Protoss trying to secure this 5th, and if he does, I think he's still in a great position.
Yeah, Wistion's just playing like slow, methodical, just trying to get map control, trying to pick off Templar, take bases slowly. Well, Warp Gates is just running around, taking as many bases as possible.
Huge Zerg army coming in here, and there was only one Storm available, and now it's only Goons. I think these Goons are going to fall very quickly. Goons on their own are very poor against the Zerg army. Well,
but with their upgrades, they'll do better than usual, though.
That's true, and these Lings, you know what, getting held up by one absolutely heroic Goon holding those up during the fight. But I think still Zerg's going to come off better here, especially if he re-engages with the Zerglings. Yeah, look at this. These Goons just cannot fight. When Zerg's going suddenly back into Mass Hydra and Lings, Storms are what you need.
Yep.
Well, there's a lot of Reavers here, though. Sins, is this you?
Yeah, this base won't get broken. Too many Reavers and cannons.
Oh, saved.
These Reavers going to step out and just start bombing Scarabs from a mile away.
More Zealots getting sacrificed here. Oh, look, there's a shuttle out. He's going to go for Stormtrops, I think, here. The Fifth is slowly getting up with cannons, although he's going to need Templars and such there at this point in the game, especially with the Defiler Mount finished. Ooh, Lings coming in, trying their best. Nice Archon morph there. I think that was the right move. Those Lings really want to kill that, and they almost do. Damn, Cracklings.
Cracklings are freaking good, man.
Yeah, they are. These 5 Corsairs still alive. How many kills they got?
Like average of 2 each, so like 10 Overlords probably.
2, 2, 2, 1, 3. Well, the last 2 are uneven, but yeah, 10 Overlords. I mean, it's not that much for 5 Corsairs, but given that he still has them and he's got this value over time, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. First Defiler coming across the map with a few Overlords, so...
Ooh. The Overlords don't have anything in them, do they?
It doesn't look like it.
Storm drop at the 12. Not that many drones there, but you know what? Still worthwhile. Assuming he kills a bunch. There you go.
Yeah. 5 drones.
Even keeps the Templar alive for next time. Nicely done. But, you know what? That's Zerg. Just immediately some more drones show up. Just like, alright.
Like, I didn't need those anyway. Those drones were annoying.
I mean, Wistia now is aware that, like, there's a shuttle here, right? So it's a lot harder to get any value. Looks like he's going to get bullied away by Hydras. A couple of Scourge will probably come out eventually and deal with that. What happened to that Defiler? I wasn't looking. Did it run in and die?
Nah, it came back. It's back at the natural now.
That's smart of it. Oh, yes, I see. With his Overlord Escort.
Yeah, also taking bottom left with that fight, so it's just taking another main.
Yeah, I mean, Zerg's going to be able to split the map fairly easily at this rate, right? If he can just keep denying Protoss the top right main, that's all he needs to do if he has the bottom left. Okay, Scourge do hit that shuttle.
Dead Templar.
Yeah.
Now I'm afraid Warp Gates is just going to expand too slowly and just slowly bleed out by not being able to take any more bases.
Well, part of the problem is still his low probe count, right? Like, you need like 65 to 70 if you're up on as many bases as this, you know, there's no reason not to saturate him. Yeah, and look, I've been worried about his engages, right? Because it seems like Zerg is kind of taking the advantage just by constantly picking off Templars, getting the surrounds, and it seems like they're kind of taking the initiative in fights. While Warp Gates so far has kind of strategically been playing alright, but now Zerg is starting to pull ahead. One extra base. We'll see if Warp gets to take a fight here. Corsairs with the army now.
He's also adding Reavers and Archons into his army, so his army's going to be a lot more powerful now.
You know what? The Reavers are pretty menacing here, actually. And Darkstorm doesn't help you against that, but Plague is complete. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that is a great Plague. Catching those shuttles too, and a bunch of Zealots. That is huge. Well, that's the advantage of the Reavers, though, right? They don't have to. Yeah. They don't have to feel it when they're in those shuttles. Another one going to come up though. Oh, no energy. No energy. That's embarrassing. It's alright. The Reavers will wait. Here we go.
Push into the 12, but I wonder if he's going to get flanked here from
that Storm, though. That's a great Storm on those Clump Lurkers at last. But yeah, those Zealots unfortunately engaging when they didn't need to. You can just sit back and storm them in multiple times. And now, Zerg's just going to flank with these Zerglings. And what's left? He's going to pick up these Reavers and run. Archon not going to be able to do much against that Dark-Swarmed Lurker, but the Zealots will. Well, you know, it's usually good for Zerg when the Protoss army gets reset, but it wasn't a terrible trade. You get a lot of Lurkers with that. Oh, these Templars falling too, though. And he kept the Reavers alive. So I don't know, I think he should be able to remax before Protoss can counterattack here. I say remax, that's not really what I mean. Just get a sizable army.
Yeah. A lot of Lurkers died, but he's got plenty of gas. He's got over 2,000 gas to replace.
Oh my god, he does. I mean, Zerg actually is mineral starved right now. That's crazy.
Which isn't the worst spot to be in, because then you just add more Defilers and Lurkers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when you're at this tech level. You know, Ultralisk's also pretty mineral efficient, if he wants to tech into that. I don't know if he has any melee upgrades yet, I didn't see it. Oh, he's +2 melee, damn, that's actually pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, these few goons going to die very quickly, but they will alert Warp Gates is coming. With 3 Reavers here, with 2 more able to reinforce, I don't really see Zerg getting into this location anytime soon.
Probably not.
It's just as well he didn't bring a Defiler. Oh, the shuttle got picked off, though. That's nice. I was going to say, it's just as well he didn't bring a Defiler, because Darkstorm would not help him at all there.
Right. I think Joe just... All Wissian has to do is just deny bases. He doesn't have to attack.
Yeah. Although it's a long road to victory that way, because it's going to take some time for Protoss to mine out. But yeah, so far, he's doing a good job. Just, if the Protoss Army comes over to him, smacking it down. I would like to see just some Lings on every base, though, just to make sure.
He does have Scourge in the top right, scouting for bases. He has a Lurker egg at 6, so he's covering the most likely bases that Warp Gates would take.
Yeah, that's true. Although Scourge aren't as good as a Ling because they can't just kill the probe. Well, speaking of probe, here it comes. Burrow that Lurker. Nope, he just turns around.
He's like, no, Lurker, run away.
Not even burrowed. He just wanted to talk. He's not even in combat mode, you know? He's there with more drones.
Have you heard the big news?
What's that?
Have you heard the Lord?
Yeah.
Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior, Cthulhu?
Well, wouldn't it be like the Overmind or something?
Yeah, sure, there you go. I don't know. Depends on what god that Lurker worships. Well, you never know. Oh, DT coming to say hello.
Oh dear. Well, look, they are just talking, but a fight's going on right now. We'll return to the vignette in a moment. So many Reavers going down. You know what? This composition from Cold War is kind of cool. Difficult to micro, but if you can manage it, this is a really powerful Protoss army in the late game.
Yeah.
Oh, Defilers. Plague is ready. The Protoss army clumped perfectly for him, not the Corsairs. They've been alive for so long. Ooh.
Well, they're already at 1 health anyway, so...
Oh, I missed it. The DT killed him.
Just how rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this army is really good, but like just Plague, you'll just whittle it down.
Yeah.
It's just hard to break into these Zerg rally points because you just get surrounded immediately.
Yeah. And you know, he is looking to secure another base here, but he needs to posture his army where he's securing his base. We keep seeing this pattern. Cold War trying to secure a base when his army is in the opposite side of the map. I mean, this DT can fend off these Lings, I suppose, but this is delaying it ultimately. Hydra's coming forward. Are we going to see a storm from Cold War this time? They are not even fighting. Wow.
Nope.
But another Plague. Yeah, you know, that one I don't like so much because actually most of the units were plagued already. It didn't get that many.
Yeah. They're already at 1 health. They can't go to 1 health again.
Yeah, that's right. They don't start looping through their second health bar or something.
But that just means these Lurkers are just going to shred these Zealots immediately. Well,
this is where the Reavers come in, though. The Zealots should not even be engaging. And to be honest, it's the same pattern we've been seeing most of this game, though, is that Coldbreakers need to sit back and, like, storm these clump Lurkers, or in this case, with the Reavers, just pick them off. But he keeps sending the Zealots forward unnecessarily, and they just get destroyed. Although, in this case, not that many Lurkers. He's actually doing a pretty good job. Steps forward. That one Lurker still doing damage. Someone kill that. Okay, thank God. One of those Reavers almost fell. And yeah, he's actually kind of just pushing the Zerg back. He has this kind of, like, synergistic composition right now where it's hard for Zerg to touch it. If he had a huge number of Hydras, I think it would be the best thing here, because there's not that many Storms available. The Reavers aren't that effective in that case. Oh my gosh, look at this 6 o'clock right now.
Jeez. Where's all of his supply? He's got 170, but it's like...
It's just leaving the natural now. Yeah, he has, like, Lurkers at every base. Heaps of Lings down here at the 11 o'clock. Defilers. He's just got a lot of stuff around the place.
Warp Gates is taking top right, so and bottom middle at the same time.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of Lings that Sion can send to 6 o'clock. Do you think this Reaver can hold it off? The DT going to do its best to help it with detection there. It won't last long. If those cannons had finished and taken out that detection, like this would be so much easier for the Protoss to hold. But it looks like the Lings will actually clean this up. How much does one Reaver do? Oh, it does a lot. It does a lot. But it's not enough. Ooh, Storm coming forward. Very nice. That is a great Storm. Although Zerg has managed to accumulate so much more of a bank right now. Another Storm from the south, denying that flanking attack. Corsairs even ready to clean up that Overlord. 2 of the 5 Corsairs died, unfortunately. But I think this Protoss army is still holding out here. Need to be careful with those Scourge. Oh, another Corsair falls. Oh, those shuttles. I wish they had reinforcements, but they don't.
They're just here for the Reavers.
Yeah, they're here to extract the Reavers, leave the other units to die. But hey, Protoss able to take the top right during all this.
Yeah.
And honestly, this army has been extremely efficient. When you look at how small it is, it's actually killed a lot. Oh, damn, that goon has 4 kills.
It's a small army, but it's high supply and high value. You got a lot of Templar and Archons in here.
Oh, he got Scarab damage. I love it. I was about to think, like, maybe you should get that, but he has it. Oh my god, 4 Archons coming up here. The squad. Ready to melt some Zerglings. Okay, looks like, Pupil's pulling back, but leaves a handful of units here. This is a big mistake. If Zerg notices, then he can pounce on all this. Of course, the shuttles could just fly away, and then it's only a few units, but he really needs to move those Reavers. You don't want to lose those.
Yeah, Warpgate starts splitting his army up here. I don't know if I like this. He's just giving Wission chances to pick units off left and right.
And he's going to do just that. He has idle units everywhere. Like, there's all these patches of units all over the map right now. Yeah, 4 Archons, not as good as Hydras, unfortunately. Trying their best, but they are getting picked off. But the main Protoss army will come and finish the rest of this off.
Yep, definitely a good fight for Wission.
1 Corsair left.
Nope, 0.
Oh, I didn't look. I looked away for these probes 1 second and it died. Damn. The 5 Corsairs task is finally complete. They can finally rest. JK, they come back as Dragoons.
Alright, they got 2 shuttles out. Are they gonna... Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna try and drop top left, which could have been a pretty good...
Look at this top right now. I don't think 1 Reaver is enough for this. He needs a Templar, which is building, but there's no time. But the Swarm's not going down right away. The Defiler a bit far in the back, actually. Maybe this Reaver can pull this off? Okay, no, he does save more Zerglings. Oh my gosh. Links at the Protoss Natural right now, hitting that 3 o'clock as well. Oh, plagues the cannons, plagues the Reaver. The probe's kind of blocking a little bit, but I don't think 1 Reaver can handle this. I just don't see it. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of Lings.
Damn, Cracklings just kill plagued cannons in half a second.
Yep. Oh my god, that Reaver though. He really tried. He really tried.
He did a lot of work.
Just 2 Lings of Snow. You know what? The probes can kill this. If Protoss is able to reinforce this, the top right will stay alive. Man, it's hard to kill them with 3-3 though, isn't it?
Yeah. Templar has 75 energy.
Do not storm that mineral line. Oh my god, come on, he can kill them. He just needs to keep fighting. Those probes kind of gave up a bit too early, I think. But still, I mean, you know, at this point in the game, losing like 4 or 5 probes, not a huge deal. He is reinforcing here. Archon doing its best. Okay, now you can storm your own units. There we go. And there is enough here for Protoss, I think, to keep this alive. Still trying to take that 6 o'clock with very few units. A tiny, tiny Protoss hit's got around here. I've seen these Zealots and Templars idle for a long time, unfortunately. 3 Reavers over at this 3 o'clock, which I think might be a bit too much right now. Needs to, like, move on, put his units somewhere else. Because that base, you know, it has its cannons up already. It's not that likely Zerg's going to attack there, given it's mostly mined out. Okay, we see Chitinous on the way, by the way. Zerg finally transitioning into those Ultras.
Starting 6 Ultras, his supply count just shoots up.
Yeah, I mean, he has the money. He can make a whole ton of Ultras. Now, if you're defending a ramp here with Reavers, it's not going to be that much of a difference in terms of what the Zerg army can do, but anywhere in the open, anywhere on the map, it's going to be terrifying. And even, like, this 6 o'clock is a fairly open base. It's going to be very hard to hold that with Swarm and Ultralisk coming in. There's not much Protoss can do unless you have a whole ton of Reavers and Storms. Oh, Defy coming in for the Plague again. Very nice.
Juicy Plague.
Yes, Simon's doing a great job of that. Huh?
With those Ultras, he can almost just barrel down to the natural and try and just take out his infrastructure.
Ooh, that's an idea, actually. This is a pretty weakly defended base, isn't it? No cannons in the main or anything like that. The thing is, if Protoss swoops back with the Reavers, you can micro around in your main very well and get a lot of value. That's the only problem I can see with that. And, you know, Zealots or whatever will be popping out from the gateways. It could work, but there are risks, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But instead, he's looking at the 6 o'clock, and I think that's the right move. Because, yeah, this is just not well defended enough. The Lurkers, though, are kind of just going to be a sacrifice to these Reavers, allowing Protoss to get more value than otherwise he might. I mean, the Reavers, again, doing their work admirably, but it's just not enough.
Warpgate's, though, counterattacking at the 12, taking out a good amount of Lings, but losing a few Reavers.
Well, he only needs a couple to chip his way in here. Oh, but the Spore going to take out that wounded shuttle? Well, I guess he only needed 1. And yeah, actually, Zerg, not enough defense in this location suddenly. The Reaver at the 6, still alive, but finally gets taken out. So 6 is denied once again, but this 12 is definitely going to fall. Nicely done.
So many drones falling.
Yeah. Wow, the worker count much lower for both players right now. I wonder if it's better for Protoss to just focus on taking this natural, and then if Zerg takes the 6, he can actually deny that fairly easily, because one of these open bases we see at 12, 6, 3, 9. It's not that hard for Protoss to attack in there.
All these Zerg only has bottom left right now, mining.
Oh, this Reaver didn't have Scarabs, and Corpus not storming right now. Uh-oh. Oh, very delayed storm, actually taking out the high energy Templar. And yeah, those Lings, very nice micro, just loops around. Damn, bit of a misplay by Coldwackers there. If he had a bit quicker reactions, he could have denied that with Storm quite easily, I think. Once again, 2 Zerglings try and take out this base, but the cannon does finish. Okay, and the hero probes.
Revenge of the probes.
Yeah. Man, Cold War Gates is just not mining enough right now. Though, look at the money we see on Has versus Cold War Gates. I think Protoss is really on the ropes. He needs to secure this natural. Sorry, what's that?
The Ultras. The streaming across the map. Not right.
Okay, nice Storm though. He has another one. Those are great Storms. The Reaver dropping. I mean, I don't know. This is a lot of Ultras, but that's also a pretty good Protoss composition to deal with it. Dark Swarm going to come in here though, and that will be key, making those Archons a lot less effective. No? Okay, he doesn't do it. My bad.
Yeah, but forcing all the Reavers top right means he can take 6 o'clock.
Yes. Well, no, this is what I'm saying, though. I think if Protoss takes the natural, really fortifies it with cannons, like has his Reavers there, then he can take his army to 6 o'clock and I think break it without too much trouble. Okay, Ultra's stepping forward again. Where are the Storms? There's the Storm. Very nice. Those Archons doing their best to take them down, but there's so many more Hydra incoming here too. A nice Dark Swarm, although the Hydra's kind of not going to be too happy about that. The Archons doing their best under it. 3 Reavers here pounding away. Some of them running out of Scarabs. I think Protoss holds.
Yeah. Dark Swarm against Bastion here.
Yeah, he needed to position it like a bit further back. I think he was going to use the Hydras.
I think he should just Plagued.
Maybe. I mean, look, it does help the Ultras a lot, because the Archons don't do enough damage under it. I guess with all those Reavers there, though, maybe not. Damn. So, Wargate's holding with the power of Reavers. One of those Reavers has 27 kills.
Damn.
Yeah.
All-star Reaver.
It's plagued and everything. It's been through shit, man. Okay, Zerg making a massive round of drones right now. I guess he's going to send those to the 6 o'clock. Yeah. Protoss, he's taking this natural finally. Does he have idle probes somewhere? Does he really have 44 just on these 2 bases? Like, plus gas, I guess.
He's got 3. He's got the third of the top right.
What do you mean, sorry? Oh, yeah, the like 3 o'clock, yeah. But that's it. Those are the only 2 mining bases. I'm not counting the natural.
Correct. Then there's a bunch of mining gas, but...
Well, these Archons getting caught out. You know, the Bank of Zerg is kind of being whittled down here. I mean, Cold War Gates is just spending what he's got as soon as he gets in. He has been for a while. But we see Zerg doesn't have this, like, enormous, like, 2k or whatever for now. I question hitting this base a lot, because this is just a depleted gas. You know, yeah. I think Protoss is happy that these, like, dead cannons finally get to do something. Although, you know, it'd be good to save these probes. Okay, all the probes getting transferred to the natural of the new base, not leaving any in the main. Interesting. I don't know if he's expecting that to get taken out, wants to try and mine it out first, or what's going on with that.
I don't know, maybe he expected to have more probes.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a consistent mistake from Cold War Gates, right? He's just not quite hitting saturation. He's stopping probes too early. He's making like a couple here and there now, but I mean, you can just double pump from both nexuses here and saturate that other main fast here.
Storm drop bottom left. Spore's gonna take the shuttle out before the Templar drops.
Ooh, I didn't see that. Nicely done. Was it a plagued shuttle?
No. A Scourge hit it on the way in.
Ah. That's the other way to get reduced to low HP. Okay, these links finish off that 3 o'clock location. Oh, I guess that's 3 o'clock and this is 2 o'clock, yeah. Too many bases on this map, man.
They're just all around the outside, too. There's nothing in the middle.
Okay, looks like Zerg is going to try that idea of attacking the natural here. Getting set up for it. Protoss sees it. I mean, that choke is nice. The goons are in a good position, but only 1 storm available just now.
DT at 6 o'clock, taking out the drones. There's no Overlord.
Nice storm. Oh my gosh, that is huge though. He can, yeah, if he can take out those Ultralists at the 6 as well. But I mean, if Protoss loses his main, it might not be a problem. Where are the Reavers? They need to return right now. Oh, not the best storm. Okay, well, Zerg has broken through the front defenses, but there's not that much here. A few more Zealots coming out. That DT continuing to go to work. It did kill an Ultralisk. What a goddamn hero. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Ultralisk struggling.
Yeah, bottom left too.
What? Oh my god!
Between 2 DTs, there was like 20 kills.
Okay, the one at the 6 o'clock got taken out, and Protoss army has returned. It's like the Protoss main is definitely not going to fall here. That DT even running away after doing its damage, thinking, okay, well, you know what, I'm not going to kill the hatchery here before Zerg notices. I might as well just hide and come back later. Huge moves from Cold War Gates right now. Suddenly, kind of regaining a bit of his position in this game, and this attack from Zerg ultimately failing.
I think the attack would have been fine if those DTs just didn't do so much damage.
Well, I mean, what did Zerg get out of it, though? He spent like 6, 7 Ultras and all those links. He killed like a few Templars, an Archon, and a couple Goons. I don't think it was worth it at all for Zerg. I mean, maybe the fact that these cannons are down later is going to be an issue, but I don't know. Oh, the drone's coming back in. Okay, Zerg trying to attack at this 12 or 1 o'clock, but I don't really see this working.
There's too many Reavers.
Yeah, I mean, the Swarm is very effective though, but yeah, Lings alone not going to do the job. If he had a couple Ultras here, maybe. Oh, that Defiler, where was he going?
This just got sniped.
Yeah. And
it's
even
turning into a really scrappy game now.
Yeah, all the DT coming back in right now. There is detection, but there's no actual units there. Oh, it's going to town on these drones, doing huge damage right now. Okay, Zerg notices, but already he's killed so many. Going to work on that hatchery now. And your Protoss starting to posture to look at this 6 o'clock, but he needs to bring more of his army. He has a lot of Reavers up at this 1 o'clock, which he needs to keep there. But he needs just more like Zealot Goon, I think. There's not that much here. I don't know, if Protoss breaks this 6 o'clock, suddenly it's looking really good for Protoss. Zerg's bank is gone.
Oh, more drones to battle a DT. You hate to see it.
Oh, the DT getting baited. And he does get taken out by these Sunkens. Oh, I thought he was going to run away for a second, but no, he's dead. 12 o'clock, not taken by either player right now. Okay, Protoss continues to build up here. He has 2 Reavers. I mean, I don't know, I feel like he can pull the trigger right now. There's no swarm of Ultralisks around this location or anything like that. Zerg still has a bunch of lurkers around at his other bases.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Ultras and Lings at the natural. That's where most of his army is, I think.
Okay. I mean, like I said, I think Protoss needs to pull the trigger. The longer he waits, the more chance Zerg has to reinforce. Drones transferring right now. I guess he does need to replace some of the ones that died. Alright, inching his way in here. Darkstorm goes down. Oh my god! Oh, ouch. That is bad. Alright, Darkstorm and those lurkers, but Zealots are like, we don't care. Archon's like, we kind of care. Oh my gosh, there you go. Finally, Reavers take it out. Watch out that shuttle. And yeah, Nidus, very nice, but Protoss probably going to break this before these reinforcements come in. I think Protoss loses this entire army looking at what's coming down, but the hatchery will probably fall. And yeah, there it goes. Nice pickup on that Reaver. A lot of Archons here. I mean, Protoss has a nice kind of like holdout corner here, but I just don't think he has enough. A lot of those Zerglings falling though. Oh.
Some of those scares pretty juicy. Oh my god, that shuttle surviving on 4 HP.
Yeah.
All the Archons falling though.
One Archon had 28 kills. That was way too many Zerglings they killed. I didn't even see how much the other ones had. Damn. I think it was worth it for Protoss. Like, he took out most of that Ultraling army, and he took out that 6. I think it was totally worth. Oh, Hero Zealot! Yeah. Hero Zealot! No! Oh, he's on 2 HP. Yeah. So close. Ah, still this top right main. No mining. Again, I know we said it like 10 times, but Cold Wargate's really not making the probes, not doing the mining he needs to this game. Like, if he'd been mining this top right this whole time, I think he'd have, like, you know, another 1,000 minerals or whatever worth in his army, and he could just go out again. But as it stands, he's very poor right now.
Probes are a good unit. Make them.
They're the best unit. Ooh. Look what's in this shuttle. This is not a regular Archon, my friend, but hold that thought. Zerg gonna try and come in here. Where's the Reavers? There are no Reavers. Oh, he storms a shuttle that had a Dark Archon in it and kills it. Oh. That's very unfortunate. That's pretty bad. That's like, what, 250 minerals? No, 450 minerals, 200 gas. That is not an expense you can afford at this point in the game.
Making more Archons. You're making Archons in, I guess, instead of High Templar.
This top right. Here's the thing.
Damn.
Like,
look at those kills on those Reavers. 34, 23.
Oh my god. Then there's the rookie with 2.
First day on the force.
Yeah, that's right. They're like, don't tell me your name until you survive 3 Zerg attacks on the 1 o'clock. They don't want to get attached before he dies, you know. Oops, sorry about the noise on the stream there. Look at this DT just chilling with the Scourge. Okay, shuttle coming down here with 2 Reavers. I mean, there's no Scourge down at the 6 o'clock. Oh, okay, take it back. There are Scourge down at the 6 o'clock. Looks like they're going to try and bring the whole army, but that's not very big at this point. A bunch more Archons being morphed here. I don't know. I don't think Protoss actually has enough here. Not enough for any spell on that Archon except feedback. That's the only thing that they can do right now. I didn't see him research mind control or anything, so I'm not sure what the intention was. Oh my gosh, this shuttle, you cannot be losing those Reavers right now. Okay, the Scourge do pull back. Oh. Okay, the shuttles are empty, but you still don't want to lose those. And okay, the Archons are going to bully back those Scourge. Man, I don't know, actually, with all these Reavers, maybe Protoss can make this work.
The reinforcement links coming down. We'll see.
Honestly, the links even count for anything when it's like 4 Scourge, 4 Archons. I mean, sorry, 4 Reavers, 4 Archons. Nice Maelstrom there. Very strong. Just stopping those Ultras from doing anything, but the Lurker doing great damage in the back. Reaver's able to chip down those Ultralisks. Zerg with a lot of money able to remax though, but Protoss is not. So I wonder if he's actually going to be able to get to this 6 before the next wave kind of comes to finish him off. Where is the Observer? Once again, Cold War gets overextending into the Observers when he really doesn't have to. I mean, sorry, into these Lurkers. Oh yeah, this 6 is going to die again though. Like, there's just nothing here.
Yeah, this 6 is going to die, but will Warpgates lose his entire army in the process is the question.
Well, I mean, it's only Lings coming from the back, and you know, honestly, this army is very capable against Lings. Although the Reavers are good at overkill. We'll pick those up. Nice, nice pickups. Just needs to land behind this hatchery, and I think he's got this. Yeah, there he goes. Very nice move by Cold Warpgates. Getting right in there. The Spore finishes, but too late. The Reavers are in position. The Archons doing absolutely ridiculous damage to these Zerglings. Dark Archon lives to fight another day as well. And now, you know, we see on back down low on money. Not taking this 12 o'clock.
I don't know. I'm not sure about his decision to just keep making Lings. I'd rather just see him stay on
he has so much
Hydra.
gas. Yeah. Like, honestly, Hydra Ultra would probably be pretty good against this. Oh, a lot of Scourge come in, so these Reavers aren't going anywhere. But to be honest, I think Cold Warpgates can kind of just park them here with the Dark Archon to support, and they're going to get good value. Although they are moving forward, taking out these Lings. Proving very effective so far. Oh my gosh, they have so many kills. One of those has 24 kills. There is no escape. Oh, there is escape. They lift it up. Look at that. That's sick. And he's going to go drop on top of these now. There's no anti-air. Although, you know, it's not enough Lings. They're not going to kill them. But it's less cost inefficient, I guess, that way. Oh, he's just going to, like, shadow these Reavers right now. Okay.
He's making mutants.
Ooh. Okay, we see on finally going to this 12, but the DT there... Wait, it has 14 kills. What did it kill?
I don't know.
A lot of stuff, apparently. Damn, okay, the 3 Reavers left. Can they make it back to safety? This is like the Lost Battalion right now. Oh, Ling's coming to kill them. Then you turn around and fight. Oh, Warpgates, no. They could have killed those Lings so easily. Looks like one of them going to make it. The one with 25 kills, of course. Oh my god, those Archons. They just delete everything. Okay, DT still holding that 12 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, the way things are going, if Protoss can just keep denying the 12 and 6, he might have this. He's going to need to mine the top right eventually, but I'm assuming once he mines out at the natural, he'll realize. So as long as he doesn't lose control before then, he will in the long term have the money. You know, it's one of those funny things. It's like, oh, you're not mining, but the long term advantage is you're not going to mine out, you know?
Right. We'll see now starting to make more lurkers here. So
Shuttle! Oh my gosh. Sorry, but I had to yell because it was right next to those Scourge! Oh my god. That Reaver had 25 kills and it didn't even get to die honorably on the field of battle. Storm? Gotta storm those. Gotta storm those.
No storm.
Nice.
Oh, late storm. But Lurker's still doing a lot of damage in the process, though.
Yeah, I mean, well, those Archons will regenerate their shields given enough time, though. Oh my gosh. You know what? Immune is really the right unit here when it's like an Archon-heavy composition.
No.
Okay. Warpgates needs to back up until he has storms. He cannot fight that. These Mutalisks playing with fire right now. Does he realize this Dark Archon is here?
With Archons and Dark Archons.
Yeah, the counter to Mutalisks. Oh my god, though. Warpgates once again getting baited into Lurkers, taking a lot of damage, losing an Archon. Okay, building a few more goons now. Zerg, no drone here yet. Here we go.
See him on that Defiler throwing down another Dark Swarm.
Oh wait, the 25 kill Reaver did survive. Here he is right here. Oh, he's going to get a few more in a moment. Oh, I thought it was the one in the shuttle, my bad.
I don't know, there's been so many kills on Reavers this game, so there's probably been multiple.
Oh, you know what? It was the like 34 kill one from the 1 o'clock that died. Alright, Protoss coming in here without any storms, just getting right on top of these Lurkers. You know, Dark Storm going to be very helpful against those Mutalisks. Plague on Archons, not the best spell, and yeah, those Mutalisks don't do anything. They are just a waste of money in this fight. Oh my god. Once again, Protoss powering through to this 6 o'clock. Zerg unable to hold any one location.
Still has 7k gas. He's building a lot of Lings.
Yeah, this whole game that's been the case, right? And he's mining out. He only has these 2 mining bases right now. Wait, where do I hear cannons? Oh, he's killing the gateway at the front, whatever. Once again, mostly Lings coming in here. Great Maelstrom on those Ultralisks. What a move.
Yeah.
Wow, he's been so good at those Maelstroms, casting exactly where he needs them. And this Protoss army now is getting a bit too powerful. Even Starter Nexus. Is this the beginning of the end for Zerg? Is Coldwalkgates going to pull this off? It looked like he was going to lose for a long time there. He's... Yeah. I was like, I hope when he mines out, he'll remember the top right, but he's still not doing it. Sorry, did you say something?
He's just been slowly crawling his way back in, winning fights just pretty decisively.
Yeah, honestly, like I was saying early game, like Zerg was really taking the initiative in fights, but in the late game with these Archons and Reavers, Coldwalkgate's been ridiculously effective. Okay, finally stops mineral income there. He instantly moves to the top right. This kind of makes me mad because it's like he knew he wasn't mining there the whole time. Oh my gosh.
I wonder if it was like he was just worried if he lost the natural, so he wanted to mine as many minerals as he could from it.
That would make sense, but I think you leave like 6 to 8 in the main in that case, just for better saturation, you know. Decent storms here, but Ling's still going to be Lings to take out those goons, or are they? They're focusing the Templar. Okay, reinforcements coming in. Wow, keeps that Templar. Keeping that Templar alive, very clutch there. Oh my god, this DT is under so much threat right now.
It's got Scourge and Overlords watching from above.
All those Zerg units just yelling down like, oh, the Hydras are going to come soon, you just wait, buddy.
Winter is coming.
Yeah.
6 seasons later.
Okay. A little force of Ultra... I was going to say like Ultra Lurker, Ling, Defiler, but I'm just going to say the Zerg army down here. Where is this Defiler going?
It's off on an adventure.
Oh, the DT is finally going to fall. The Ling's posturing to scare him before he dies. Look at this. It was like, oh yeah, here we are.
Well, this is awkward.
Oh my gosh. There we go. I was wondering how long the standoff would last. Damn.
So now if he takes 12, it'll be a perfectly split map.
But if Protoss can set up a bunch of cannons here, leave a Templar maybe, I think he can hold the 6 while he hits the 12 himself.
Yeah, but can he?
I think he can. I think he can. If he splits his units just right, you know, if he leaves just the right amount at 6 and takes just the right amount to 12, I think he can pull it off. I don't know. Because like he has way more than the Zerg right now, right? This army is just way better than Zerg's army. I mean, Lurker's notwithstanding. Obviously, he can't attack into that Lurker field, but the Lurkers are not positioned at the 12, and like they can't attack into this base. Oh no, don't go in there, Coldwalkgates, please. Don't do it. No, this is just suicide. He can't be attacking into this. Okay, there we go. That would be one very quick way to lose this game.
Yeah. The Wissian has enough money to create that similar worker field up at 12.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be able to mine it pretty fast. But hang on, this thing's already partially mined, I just realized. Wait, how long did Zerg have that for? I didn't realize. It's like half mined out, actually. So, Coldwalkgates would still have the advantage, I think, if he never hit that 12. And you know, Zerg is already mined out in the bottom left main, about to mine out in the bottom left natural. Whereas Coldwalkgates, goddammit, has that fresh base. So, honestly, I think he'd still have more money as long as he holds on to the 6 o'clock.
So who wins another Protoss and Zerg when they have even bases? I think Protoss does.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it takes time. It's not necessarily easy, but pretty much, yeah.
Especially since Warpgate's probably been more efficient resource-wise.
Absolutely. Absolutely he has. I mean, just look at this army. So hard to deal with this. Like, what you need to deal with this is basically like a maxed Hydra army would be one of the best things, I think. But I don't think we're going to see that much money being mined for Zerg. They can max out on Hydras. And here he goes. He's moving to this to 12. Yeah.
He's got like a full group of Hydras in his main.
Oh, really? Well, gotta stop those DTs somehow. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. He has, like, you know, 3 Templars and a Reaver at this 6. I mean, look at all those Lurkers. There's no way those Lurkers get into that base. And this is a very formidable army for Zerg to try and hold off. He's trying to Dark Swarm these Lurkers, but I don't know. I'm looking at this and it seems like a very, you know, a very futile defense putting that Dark Swarm up right now. I really hope he got mind control. Honestly, it could be worth so much in these really long games. Alright, he's going in.
Mind control Defiler and
oh, the Ultra. Mind control the Ultra. It's well worth it. Yeah. Reaver's doing their work, but the Lurker's getting a lot of damage down. A hugging Templar getting stormed by its own side. I can't tell what's happening under that Dark Storm. A beautiful Maelstrom once again gets the Defiler and the Ultra. Storm's kind of missed there. But still worth it though, because the Ultra has to engage on its own now. And it looks like Protoss just crushing through to this base. And what does Zerg have left? He only has this Lurker field, basically. Like, no other army. Wow.
He's got maybe like 2,000 minerals.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can build 10 Ultralisks and try again. No, he's building Lurkers. He's decided what his unit of choice is. And to be honest, this game, Wargates has been struggling against them, so it might be a good choice. Oh, look at that. I was about to say I'd love to see Wargates get another DT and put it in the 12. He read my mind, just instantly puts that there. Really nicely done. What is that Defiler doing?
It's charging at the Protoss army. It's what they do best.
That is so many Lurkers right now. Is he really going to attack in here with like 20 Lurkers?
I hope not.
I kind of want to see it, to be honest.
Defend, but yeah. I wouldn't attack into this army.
Oh, look, the DT, he's waited for this moment to avenge his brother. Oh, the Ling's just hugging him. Okay, Wissian does notice.
Warpkit's gonna come into the last mining Zerg base here.
Yeah.
Start to take down the sunken.
Well, here are the Lurkers, though. They're ready for this. Where's the storm? There it is. Nice pickup. Give me another one. Give me another one. I want it. No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no. Oh, he doesn't need it, though, because the Lurkers can't get any closer. The Reavers will just decimate them if they try. And I like how Protoss positioned his army here, actually. He didn't commit everything down here to get surrounded. He kind of has spread out in an arc. So look at this. Now the Lurkers come in, he can engage like this. Although, like you say, maybe no Observer is a problem. One does get burrowed before it dies, and another couple. But the hatchery is already down. So Protoss could sort of retreat from this with minimal losses. Wait.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, the Dark Archon falls. But yeah, he can just get out of here.
Scourge falling, Overlord's falling. Zerg just has no mining left.
He has money, though. He still has a bank to try and retake this 12 o'clock. Or just make an army. That's true. Oh my god, what a crazy game this has been. We just hit 1 hour, people. This has been an amazing PvZ. Hungs, this is game 1. This is game 1.
So let's see, he's got a group of Hydras in the main. He's got like, what, 8 Lurkers here? And then just drones, right? Like,
well, he can long distance mine. Okay, he's spending all his money. One last gasp with Hydras and Defilers. Well, I mean, if you take out the 6 o'clock, Protoss doesn't mind that much from the top right. But this Protoss army is huge right now. Just going to barrel down at this bottom left. I don't think he realizes there's no minerals there, but it doesn't matter. It's still stuff you can kill.
Stuff you kill that Zerg can't replace.
Exactly. That is so many Archons right now. Oh, the Observers, though. I mean, I guess he can afford a fair few Observers at this point, but still don't want to lose those. Those Defilers, oh, what can they do?
Plague Archons. It's like, it's tickling them.
This is just brutal, like, Zerg exploding everywhere as the Archons go to work. Oh, a bunch of speed lots coming out. Are they going to try and hit the 6? The 12, rather?
Probably.
Where are they going, I wonder?
I don't know.
Okay, Protoss just dismantling this bottom left, no problem. Yeah, okay, I think these Zealots are going to go to their death, but I mean, Corbex can afford to waste a bit of money right now.
Yeah. They're on a scouting mission.
Reconnaissance in force, right? 6 Zealots.
And then retreating back to the cannons and reavers.
Alright, bottom left totally cleared out now. Protoss probably kind of feeling a bit hollow about that, like, oh, there's nothing here, but oh well. I gotta kill every building eventually to win, that's the win condition, right?
Yeah. So Winston trying to take 12 o'clock again, but I don't know. I don't know if he can hold it. We'll see, I guess.
Well, he needs to bring everything he has. Like, does he have any units idling elsewhere? Look how many units are in the bottom left here. He just needs to bring all of those to the 12, right? Because this is his one hope right now. How many drones has he got left? 17 somewhere. Oh, here they come, I guess. Protoss getting his forces together.
Yeah, I think it's a lost cause. You got a max Protoss army with 84 supply. I don't think you can... I don't think that adds up no matter how you look at it.
Honestly, this feels like a bit of a comeback from Cobb Warpgates, because it really seemed like he was very close to losing for a while there. But he barely held on at this 1 o'clock. The goddamn hero Reavers killed so much. And he found the right composition with those Dark Archons with their clutch Maelstrom. Okay, here he comes. Nice Plague, but I mean, it mostly hits Archons. You know what, those Zealots are going to be pretty useless, I guess, at the end of the day.
Those Reavers just chipping away at these Lurkers from a mile away.
Yeah, this is how you do it. This is how you get in there. Another Darkstorm goes down. I mean, a lot of these goons are useless. A nice Plague, damn. We're seeing really with nice Defiler micro here, but I just don't think it's enough. There's so many Archons there just powering their way through. Reavers doing so much damage. Hydra's even trying to hit on Darkstorm is not going to be a good time. GG, what a game. What a game.
Damn.
Wow. Okay, guys, that's game 1 of this best of 3. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that.
2 hours more. Let's go.
Alright, let's do it. Let's not waste any time then. Let's get into game 2. Yeah, Studio pointing out in chat as well, these DTs doing vital work as well. Especially in the bottom left. But yeah.
The invisible zealots.
Yeah, as if they only did zealot damage, they would be useless. Invisible siege tanks.
Now that's a concept.
You know what? Yeah, do it. Alright, in the 12 o'clock here, in the teal, we have Wision, and in the bottom left, in the peach, we have Cold Warp Gates, currently up 1-0 in this best of 3. Now, you guys tell me in chat, did you play all these games at the same time? Or did you have a break? Oh, I see. Cold Warp Gates saying, originally Wision proposed playing during their lunch break. How did that go? Oh my god. Honestly, like, after that game, you must be exhausted.
I'd take, like, an hour break.
I'd just be like, let's play tomorrow, you know?
Alright, so Sylphid here. I can't feel my brain.
Huge,
so
yeah.
do you think Gate's gonna gate expand again, like he did on Sucurus?
Yeah, I think if you're confident in gate expand and like the decision making tree, you just do it every game. There's no reason not to.
Probe's staying, so maybe he's gonna 9 gate here. I know he 10 gated last game.
Is that a thing? Just 9 gated natural? Is it strong? Yeah. Interesting.
It's slightly less economy, but your zealot gets there a lot faster.
Well, if you're confident in your micro, yeah, it looks like you're right. If you're confident in your zealot micro, maybe you can use that to take an advantage of Zerg.
Yeah, but is this? Yeah, but he's going against 9 pool. 9 pool speed.
Oh. Is this good or bad? I don't even know.
I don't either. I think 9 gate, if you just see this, you just stay home and you're fine, right?
It seems good for Protoss, doesn't it?
Because he's gonna scout first.
Yeah, that's huge actually. We see him already in trouble in this game too. Can it slip away so quickly after a 1 hour game? Is he just gonna go down 2-0 just like that, I wonder?
Uh-oh, okay, he's turning back. I thought Warpgate's gonna just chase that drone.
Yeah.
Go in.
I mean, it was a well-timed drone because it was timed for a hatch first, so it looked correct, you know? A little bit late maybe, but it was believable. Did he see? Diversion. Yeah, exactly.
I don't think so. But he did see the gas, so he's got it now.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, what's his reaction? He does get the forge right away. So yeah, he sees the links, he knows what's up now. Let's see his response. You know, already pulling off gas. Looks like Wision's going to be all in here, living up to his name now. Which he certainly did not last game, I have to say. Just going to be rallying links, trying to get that wall down.
You can macro behind this, right? I don't know.
No, you have to do damage.
Obviously, but...
If Protoss is just up on 2 bases, like, you are so lost here. Because you have no second hatch yet. Okay, he's getting it now. And look at this wall, very nicely done. Plugging all the gaps. Going after that forward. Zealot is going to have to micro back and forth a bit. You can't just stand there and let Zerg do this. He's going to need to attack those. Okay, there we go. But the Lings want to get that Zealot too. Because that forge halfway down. Need to be careful there. He opened a gap. The Zealot. Oh, gets out of position. Can Zerg run through? No, the probe's blocked.
0 probes.
Oh, but the probes don't do much. And these Lings going to get in. Oh.
3 Lings go down though.
Wow. Great defense by Cold War Gates. Yeah. Great defense there. Barely held off. What did Automod do this time? What? You can't do an exclamation mark? What? Automod stopped him typing like 5 exclamation marks. Oh my god, guys. Automod is the real enemy, I'm telling you. How do I undo this? I can't figure it out.
Am I mod? I don't know.
I am, but I can't figure out how to do it. Did the last like 10 things was the entire... Oh my god.
Probe going out, getting it caught by these speedlings. Scout denied.
I'm sorry, Wision, we can't bring him back.
3rd hatch going down. The mineral only here. Probe getting taken out in the middle of the map.
See, Wision says, holy shit, and Automod's like, nope, seems good. 4 exclamation marks, banned!
Damn.
Like, what the hell?
Nightbot's out of control with power.
It is. This is happening last stream, too. Okay, so
going down.
Yeah, Zerg kind of doubling down here, and I think that's makes sense because you don't have anything going for you. You might as well try and get the kill. So no scouting probe out, nor will there be. So it is a bit tricky for Cold War Kids here. He's going to be in the dark. There's no way for him to find out about this really until the Hydra's at his base. But he got his Cybercore fairly fast here, so Stargate's going to be able to go up, and of course he's going to go across and scout.
It's gonna be a little bit late though. He probably won't quite have 150 gas when the cybernetic score finishes.
Oh, is that true? Yeah, looks like you're right. Well, this is where he just starts the Citadel, all planned. Oh my god, he's actually doing it. Oh no, he's going for a Stargate. Yeah, okay. Zerg droning up as much as he can before it's time to produce Hydras here. I think that's the way to do it. And I like that he's taking this mineral only, not trying to take that fake high ground, because I tell you, it is cursed for Zerg. You cannot hold that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, because you can't SimCity it.
Less chance of holding than the StarCraft 2 Zealot.
Alright, so let's see. Still no scout from Warp Gates on this Hydra push. Good, decent drone count, actually. What? 10 in the main, 8 in the natural, 1 in the third, so...
Yeah, he's actually quite a lot behind this. And you know what, Protoss doesn't have as many probes as I would have thought. He's really been slacking on production, I feel. But he does have 2 Nexus now, so he can start pumping them out. And I think he's still in a fine position here. Zealot's coming across, might be at a pivotal moment. Is he going to turn back? Ooh, he does turn back, which is a bit unfortunate. Would have found those Hydras a little bit earlier to start these cannons. He only has 1 cannon right now. That is not going to be enough here.
Oh, and he's going to...
What? Why?
What?
Why? What did it do? Was it a misclick? Was it like out of position? No, he's building on the exact same spot, so it was a misclick. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Worst possible timing, because Zerg is about to initiate the attack here. And that said, these 6 Zealots can buy some time. But I mean, that's just 1 less cannon you're going to have now, right? You're going to have so much money. Corsair going across instantly just sees these Hydras, like, oh, okay then.
Even when that cannon finishes, it's not going to be in range to hit the Hydras if they just hit the forge.
Right. Protoss only starting a second cannon just now. These Zealots, you know, doing their best though. Taking out a bunch of Lings. Speed Hydras though, going to be able to micro against this. Buying a lot of time though, really zoning those Hydras back super far. This Corsair actually going after Overlords too. 4th hatch going up, interestingly. Where is that? No, don't do it, Wissian! It's doomed! Oh no. If you take the fake high ground, Protoss will win the round. Like, straight up. It's just going to be a free kill for Protoss.
3-hatch Hydra.
Well, I don't 3-hatch Hydra anymore, it's 4-hatch Hydra now. So, he stopped Hydras going back into drones. Which, honestly, I think is a bit unfortunate given that whole cannon cancel deal. But then again, does he have enough to just bust through here anyway? Killing a whole bunch of probes.
Yeah, he might just try and kill the front cannons, then go for the forge. Yep, just gonna try and take down the forge. Drone up behind it.
Oh, that Corsair wants to get out of here. Did the first Corsair die? Is that the second one? I'm not sure.
No, I don't know.
I don't think of it number 1. Yeah. Templars are so far away right now for Cold War Gates. It's not been doing anything for a long time. And you know, sorry?
Hydra's positioned perfectly. Is this +1 gonna finish? I don't know, maybe close.
Oh, it takes a while. You know, like, it's going to be a long time before that finishes still. It's got like not a minute, but like, you know, 30 seconds or so left.
But Hydras aren't attacking it right now.
Well, hang on. He's going to depower everything. That pylon is actually the only one.
Yeah, but it's going to finish.
Oh, is it? Is it? Oh my god! That was like frame perfect. Where's the Zealot? I want to check. It did finish, right? Oh, you know what? It never lost power though because the second pylon finished. But if that second pylon didn't finish, I think it still would have barely completed. That's amazing.
Alright, Wissian adding more hatches. Got a player up. Got depot chambers getting gas.
So many Overlords ready for this DT though. That is not going to be the solution. Only just now adding additional gates. He can't even make High Templars. That DT needs to be very careful. That's the only thing holding him right now. Zerg able to drone up to so many drones behind this. Sorry, what did you say?
Warp Gate's banking over 1,000 gas right now.
Yeah. Well, once he gets those gates up, he can make a hell of a lot of Templars at least. But yeah, Wissian is droned up so hard behind this. It looks like he's in a really great position. Okay, 3 more gates coming up. Finally finishing. Storm on the way as well. I mean, because Wision made drones instead of Hydras, you know, these 4 cannons are barely enough to hold off, but it's very, very, down to the wire. You know, if Wision just committed to the all-in, I think he would have crushed it for sure.
I just think it's going to be a matter of time before Wision just gets a Hydra Force and just crushes warp gates.
You may be right. Well, the Templars are building now, though.
You can set up a lurker contain on this map, and it's extremely hard to break out.
That's true. 44 drones makes a lot of Hydras, that's right. Cold Warp Gates killed his own cannon and played with honor? What? Oh, like he knew he did it by mistake, so he's like, I'm not going to punish this? Oh, if only, if only. If only CPL was that honorable. But no, we saw, like, you know, 2 barracks in base. We've seen, like, 5 pools. We've seen it all here in semifinals.
Way too many DTs for it to be honorable.
I mean, this started with a 9 pool speed. I wouldn't exactly describe that as an honorable build. Pseudo trying to get us an Oscar. That's alright. We don't need one. We don't need the establishment to recognize us. So many Hydras right now. Finally able to move across. First storm though. Oh, hold position.
Ouch. Poor dead Hydras.
Are we gonna be counting like Sesame Street?
1 dead Hydra, 4 dead Hydras, 10 dead Hydras.
The numbers will go up. The StarCraft award should be called the Flash. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Robo just starting now. I think lurkers are already on the way.
Well, you know the rhyme. Robo by 9 as per Bisu's design.
Wait, what?
Robo by 9 as per Bisu's design. That's the PVZ rhyme. I just added another rhyme to it. Nice. You got to get it by 9 minutes, or you'll be behind for these lurker timings. So yeah, he's late on that. He has been in game 1 as well. I mean, luckily for him, game 1 went to 1 hour, so it's not like it really mattered that much.
I can see it definitely being a little bit harder with a 9 pool speed opening. It's just everything is just screwed up.
I suppose. It's not like he didn't have the gas though. Let's Zealot. Is this a Dark Templar right now? How is he running through everything?
Ninja Zealot.
My God, he's still going. He's still going.
So which is worse, that the Zealot is on move command, or if that it is still alive?
It's way worse that it's ran from that. And it's starting to hit drones. What the hell? What just happened?
It's the Ninja Zealot.
We're seeing setting up a contain though. I mean, hey, this is great value. 2 drones so far. Okay, Hydra's gonna finally come clean it up. God damn. What?
That one.
What did I just see? Oh my god.
The Zealot just run through the Zerg army is sunken and just start kill drones.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, if he can just send zealots like that and kill 2 drones at a time, he'll win the game.
Queen's Nest down, more drones on the way, Hydra's hive started, lurker contain set up. I don't know, I think Warp Gates is in trouble again. Let's see if he can orchestrate a comeback like he did last game. The
scariest lurker contain, like you said, getting set up, like he's going to have Scourge coming, he's got Hive on the way behind it, getting ready for Darkstorm eventually. This is getting tough for Cold Warp Gates to get out of. But he has a lot of storms available, that's the saving grace here. Yeah, that's a lot of storms.
5 Templar with a lot of energy banked up.
Yeah.
But I think the weak point is going to be the Observers. He only has 1 right now.
I mean, that's always the nature of it, isn't it, with the lurker contains?
Yep.
Wow, that cannon just missed one of those shots. I don't know if you saw that. It's a stationary target, dude. Like, come on.
It's a 1 in 255, right?
Yeah.
Well, that Overlord's not having a fun day.
I'm not sure why he sent that in, just have a look, or he's trying to keep pros anxious about drops. I don't know. These goons trying to come forward on their own, but I don't think that's going to work out. Yeah, these Hydras just immediately pouncing on that, doing a lot of damage. And I mean, I guess this is a good strategy given what we saw in game 1. Like I said, Cold Warp Gates really struggling with lurkers. Man, this just looks impossible for Protoss right now. How are you going to get through this narrow location and fight this huge Zerg army? Zerg up 20 supply.
If you ask a Protoss, you don't.
You just leave? You start taking Arbiter on 2 bases and recall?
Yeah, you get Arbiters, right?
Okay, so yeah, Zerg doesn't even really need to expand much more. Like 4 bases versus 2 bases is enough. You can just funnel everything into this contain. Adrenal coming up, and a whole bunch of Lings as well. So if Protoss tries to bust out, you suddenly just pounce into those and can do massive damage. But the Storms will begin. Not a bad one, hitting 1 Lurker and a whole bunch of Hydras. Goes in for round 2, very nice. A good start here for Protoss, actually. That picks off quite a lot.
Not bad.
got to be careful with that observer. So far doing a great job microwave back and forth. Ooh, even Storms. Oh! I wasn't even looking at the one that wasn't in the front line. I guess neither was Cold Warp Gates. I don't think this is the time for Goons yet, though. He needs to use all his energy, I think. Well...
Yeah, he's starting to push out. Goons leading the way. Templar following behind.
Ooh, this is a great timing. +2 to finish for the Protoss and not for the Zerg. Those Templars.
One dead Templar, another one going down.
Here comes all the Lings, though. Adrenal not quite finished, but the Storms destroy them. More Lurkers trying to come in. But I know Protoss doing a beautiful job so far. And now it's Goons versus Lurkers only. I mean, I think the Goons can take that. Wow. Cold War gets shown us how it's done. Micro's down that contain seemingly with ease, but more Lings are coming. Adrenal done now. And these Goons gonna have a hard time.
Just barely not breaking out of the contain. Still some Lurkers alive as just Hydras and Lings are just streaming across the map.
So many Overlords, oh my god.
Overlord hug. And now Wission just gonna set up the Lurker contain again. And then Warp Gates has to do it all over again. All he's gotta start from ground zero with Templars.
Yeah. Well, he has to build up another army here. It's the only way. 3 observers though, so he's got plenty to detect. It's just he doesn't have the units to actually kill right now.
Wission taking bottom right main. You know, going up to 5 bases. Got plenty of drones.
Yeah, he's in such a strong position right now. And like I said, he was taking to Hive very fast, which is good. So he's looking really good. Alright, well, these Zealots doing their best, but honestly, Zealots not what you need here against so many Lurkers.
Warp Gates almost mined out in the main. The natural has been enough, but not looking good right here for Warp Gates.
Yeah, he's trying to bust through. It's just not enough. GG. Looks like we're soon gonna take game 2 after we had that 1 hour game in Shakura. It's still a 16-minute game there as well. So that means we are gonna go to game 3. I'm sure at the time these players were like, oh god, why? Just take a moment to get that replay set up. Alright, hosted.
Let's see what, Circuit Breaker last map?
That's right. We made it Circuit Breaker.
Alright, let's see another hour-long game.
I mean, Circuit Breaker's a good map for it. In the top right, bottom right, rather, in the teal, we have Wission, and the bottom left, we have Cold War Gates. Currently 1-1 in this best of 3. Can Wission bring it back with the reverse sweep after that epic game 1? Is he going to go for a 5 pool?
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I thought we were going to see a 5 pool for a second.
You're like me, every time I'm watching and Zerg like doesn't make the drone instantly, like, oh my god, he's cheesing.
Okay, 5 pool, 5 pool. Oh, okay, there's drone.
Every step, you know. Oh no, it's a 6 pool. Oh no, it's an 8 pool. Like, not that that's a thing, but you know.
You know, you gotta keep your hopes up. Don't never lose hope for early pulls. Building 11 pool.
Oh my god, so cheesy. I mean, you could go hatch first here. It's a way to mix it up after doing 9 pool speed.
Yep. So, back behind the minerals. They're probably gonna lay down 10 gate here.
Yeah. Not trying to be too fancy after the last game, and ultimately did not work out last game, right, with the 9 gate opening. You know what? Wission broke the curse of the fake high ground pretty easily. Maybe it's broken because there was another game in the other cast where the same thing happened. Zerg took a fake high ground and didn't lose the game.
Yeah, it's not that you're gonna lose the game. It's just that you can take that pocket base and it's not reduce minerals and gas. It's easier to hold.
No, I'm telling you, you are gonna lose the game. It's cursed. It's a bigger deal than you think, man. Like, you take that game, everything just goes wrong. So you take that base, rather, everything goes wrong from that point onwards.
It's not because of a curse. It's just objectively worse.
Yeah, I guess. I believe in the metaphysics of StarCraft.
It's like saying that Ultralist beat a Zealot. Ah, Zealots must be cursed.
Yeah, the Zealot was unlucky. It's just unlucky. He'll get it next time.
Alright, so we got Overpool coming up for Wission. Drone going to build a hatchery. Standard stuff for both sides so far. No cheese yet.
Warpgate's confident in these gateway openings, I think is a good thing. Able to put more pressure on. The Pseudo is saying the position of the Sun and Moon nominated that expansion as a good base. Oh, drone harass. This is not something you see every day. Just trying to annoy that probe before it puts down the forge here. Unfortunately, Corporate is in the last scout, so he doesn't have to get the forge right away here, I think. But that drone doesn't want him to. Oh, is he going to lose that, though? That would be not worthwhile. Yeah, he needs to get that out of there before the probe finishes off.
Probe's going to go and see this drone. I don't know if he'll see this drone and assume it's going to build the third, or...
Yeah, I think so at this point. So, Warpgate's not going to be too panicked. I mean, he can get Nexus Cannon here, right? With Gateway opening, that's perfectly fine, I imagine. Especially since he didn't move out.
It's definitely preferred.
Oh, look at this block, though. Ooh, just denied. I love that he didn't run in there and lose it, though. It's definitely good to keep it alive, even at natural. There's still plenty of intel you can get.
Oh, yeah. See the third, see the drones transfer to the natural.
He did get the cannon, though. I don't like so much. If he was going to move across right away, maybe? Well, I guess he's going to move up these three.
Yeah, maybe he'll push out with this cannon finishing. He is kind of ropes, though.
Thing is, that probe sees the Lings blocking the ramp, though, so I would have said you just move out anyway, because you know Zerg hasn't sent that much. Right. But yeah, was he missing probes again? I feel like this has happened Cold War gets in the early game, because he always seems to have less than he should.
He was a little bit. I don't think it was egregious, but just a tad.
Yeah. Look, they don't call him Cold Nexuses, alright?
Well, if he's trying to build warp gates, he's in the wrong game.
That's right. Oh, that sneaky probe. Is it going to get in the main now? Oh, no, it retreats. But hey, the Zealots will back it up.
Yeah, the Zealots are here. Going to be able to force more Lings.
Nice engage so far. Don't want to lose that probe, though. The Lings do pull back.
Good micro from warp gates there. Kept the probe alive. Got a couple hits on the...
Yeah, now this is a bit intimidating. Even a creep quality goes down right away, so it's kind of like already this has been worth it. But he just ignores it, goes straight into the main. Yeah, a Hydra Den will be revealed. Yeah, I assume he's going to see this. We just come down a little more. A lot more Lings pop out, though.
He's like right there. Yeah, he sees it now.
Okay. Finding out in the open here, though. Nice micro pulling back the Ninja Zealot. Oh, it will fall, though. Unfortunately...
Yeah, they will fall, but definitely a good fight. Force Lings, saw the Hydra Den.
Unfortunately, Cold War gets engaging in a really open location there when he could have gone around behind these minerals. I think would have been much stronger. But nonetheless, like you say, it was worth it. Getting extra cannons immediately, knows what's going on, even going Citadel first. Everything looking great for Cold War gates here right now. Now here's the thing though, Zerg knowing he's been scouted can just kind of not make Hydras and just make drones and kind of pretend everything's normal.
Yeah, I don't like the Citadel. Especially when you put it right under the Overlord, because then Zerg can just play mind games because he knows you don't have any scouting.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I do like it against Hydra Bus though. Like, surely against Hydra Bus it makes sense to get the Citadel, just maybe try and hide it. But that's the thing, Zerg knows he's been scouted, so surely we'd anticipate this anyway.
Well, what if you go Citadel, you build the cannons, and they just don't build any Hydras, and they just drone?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, then you move out with speed lots, don't you, and punish that.
You don't have any speed lots right now. You're building cannons because you just get your drone cannon, get your hatcheries up, so that when the speed lot attack does come out, you have a lot more Hydras.
I guess this is why you don't make too many cannons. You only make 2 additional ones. Look at that, the probe scout actually coming in. Sees drones blocking the ramp. Okay, I think that's enough. He knows what's up now. Lair coming up as well. So I think Cold War Gate's actually on top of this, knows exactly what the deal is. And like I said, Zerg trying to pretend it's a normal game. Protoss going to do that too, just getting speed and zealots right away, not rushing for those storms.
A decent drone count so far. I want to see hatcheries being added. Probe going down. They are finishing up soon.
There we go, he does have the 4th hatchery. But yeah, like I was saying, Zerg trying to go into a pretty standard game here, I think.
5th one should follow soon after.
Yeah, the drone count is not bad. Honestly, Zerg's position doesn't seem that bad at all.
Yeah, it isn't. Force 3 cannons, well, force 2 extra cannons for very little commitment. Didn't cut drones at all. Only the Hydra Den.
Yeah. Well, these Lings won't be able to do anything. You know what? He doesn't have Ling speed. That's one thing I noticed. See if it comes back to bite him. Let's see if
I don't think it will. Because the Protoss +1 will be early enough that Lings will be pretty useless pretty soon anyway.
Yeah, and hopefully by the time you get Hive, you can get that on the side anyway.
Right.
You know, actually, the point of weakness here is the lack of Stargate. So, Zerg could potentially transition back into Mutalisk at some point, just pick off all the Templars, and then boom, Hydra's a laughing, you know?
Yeah, pick off probes, pick off Templar. Do whatever they want.
Okay, these Zealots coming across. +1 not finished, but there's enough Zealots, they don't really care. It's about to finish. Another DT coming out as well. I've been liking the DT usage so far, but with no Corsair, it's going to be a bit harder to get anything done. Man, look at this 3 o'clock. It looks weak right now. Those Sunkens are not going to be done in time if you go straight there. This could be really strong.
Though.
Yeah, but there's only a few Hydras. And you can't block between those hatcheries, can you? Like they're a tile apart. Aren't they?
I think, but with eggs, it'll definitely help.
Well, the Sunkens aren't going to be up, though, so the Zealots can tear everything apart, SimCity or not. They're on the clock, though. Once those Sunkens finish, if they haven't done the damage, they're going to be in trouble. Picking away at those Hydras. He does retreat. You're right, that is a beautiful SimCity. Really enables him to hold on with almost nothing.
Hydra stepping out and then forgetting that Zealots will kick their butts.
Yeah. They just need to chill. But then look at this natural. How much is really here? There's only a few Hydras and a Sunken. Then again, it's only 7 Zealots. I mean, is it enough to fight this? It kind of looks like it is. Oh!
The lurker egg.
That is a fast lurker timing, damn. But unfortunately, not perfectly positioned. Doesn't actually block that. Does make it narrow, though, and the Zealots do choose to retreat there. I think that was probably the right call. Damn, okay. I hope this prompts Cobalt gets to get a Robo right away. Because he's going to need it. Oh, he's anticipating drop, I think, because he's getting these cannons in the main. That is a suspiciously fast lurker timing.
Yeah, Robo is starting in the natural, though.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he does think it's drops. Or maybe he doesn't know if there's mutas on the way.
Yeah, I don't think he does, though, because he saw the lurker egg. So presumably he's just thinking, okay, this guy went lurkers really fast. Why is he doing that? Is he going to be dropping my main? I think that's the logic here.
Yeah, probably. Let's see, Warp Gate's roaming with Zealots, trying to keep Wission honest. Barreling into the city again.
Well, I mean, the reinforcements coming from the other side. Yeah. Like, he could have killed what was there, but with these reinforcements, there's no way. Well, Gets needs to be careful. He doesn't bleed too many units at this point in the game, or else his army's going to be too weak later. Honestly, I think when you see that really fast lurker, you just want to look at trying to take a third pretty quickly, I think, is the play.
Is Wission just going to go contain him here?
Yeah, once again, it could be. It could be. Kind of running with the lurkers right now. Ooh! Doesn't quite pick off one. Yeah, Wargates needs to get out of his natural while he still can. I don't know if... Okay, there's 2 storms available. It's probably enough. He doesn't want to let Wission get set up here, but yet he is. Oh my gosh. Now Wission brings the drone, builds a hatchery here. I want to see it. Wicket's still playing calm, though. Getting Singularity Charge, so he's going to be able to... Wait a minute. Look at this DT. Ooh.
There's an Overlord there, but it's not with the Hydras.
Needs to micro this DT. No! Oh, he's alerted the Zerg. But his Zerg isn't paying attention. No, an Overlord was getting hit at the same time, so he didn't notice. But Cobalt Gate's just kind of letting this CC choose its own targets, and I have to say, it's not fit for command. Just going like, yeah, I'll go after these Hydras. Straight into this.
It's just gonna water into the Overlords.
Well, that was not a high-value DT. Quite in contrast to Game 1.
Alright, so any observers out yet? I see the Robo in the observatory, but I don't see any observers.
Yeah, he does need them. Okay, first one about to pop out, and Corvoic's getting in position. You know what? Maybe he'll be able to bust through here. 4 more Lurkers are building, but there's not that many Hydras. Wow, the Lurkers just unburrowed. The intimidation factor, the observer wasn't even there. Damn. Corvoic's just mind gaming him. That's one very dead Lurker. And look at this, he can just go down the bottom now, right? He's not actually contained as of now. You do not want to go across these bridges, though. That will lead to death.
Right. But can Wission just hold this high ground here?
I mean, it doesn't seem like that strong a position, though, because Protoss can just take the third without going up that ramp, right?
Right, but you have to deal with this army on the top of the ramp. You can't just let it sit there.
Why not, if you're just taking your Nexus? I mean,
you can
he has
see
the storms. Huh?
You can probably siege the Nexus from the ramp.
But Goons will hit you, right? Because Goons have the same range as Lurkers. I mean, look, I would love him to storm all this stuff. Well, there you go, there's one. But I don't think he has to, per se. Oh my gosh, those poor Hydras.
The Templar.
I don't see why Protoss has to reclaim his location. Yeah, he wouldn't want Zerg to be that close to his base, but if he's really just sitting on a defensive posture, well, hang on, hold that thought. These goons getting stormed by their own traitor Templar. That Templar is infested or something. Oh my god. That didn't hit a single Zerg unit. And yeah, actually a lot of them dying. But they do pick off the majority of the Lurkers, actually. So Protoss more or less broken out here. A few more Zealots coming up. I think it will be enough to kind of maintain this position, but the Templars getting picked off. They had no energy, so not the worst thing in the world, but still a nice pick off for Zerg. Oh, that one lives. 5 HP. And yeah, look, this third going up now. Like I was saying, I don't think Protoss really cared that much about the high ground.
Sound is taking top right. The drone count is pretty low though. 35 drones between 3 bases.
Yeah, he had a good amount earlier, like after the famed 3-hit charger. Oh my god. Once again, same story as game 1. Cold War Gates just leaves this Nexus out of position, gets picked off again. This is like the 4th time this has happened. Well, hang on. He hasn't killed the Nexus yet, but I don't know if Cold War is going to be able to save this. Oh, that's a great storm, actually. You know what? Maybe he will. Alright, you know what? We're seeing a bit too ambitious that time. I guess Cold War Gates actually had it all along. Oh, that's a big loss. Ooh,
damn, good win for Warp Gates there. Going to be able to take this third with little issue. Can probably take map control here.
I wonder if Wision really just like move commanded on top of the Nexus and right clicked on it, he would have been able to do it there instead of trying to like hit the army a little bit. I don't know, it just seemed like he had the opening, just need to commit to it.
Might not have been worth it either way.
Yeah, maybe. But anyway, we see the 4th base has been taken in the top right for Wision, so he's still macroing up even with the not so high drone count, adding a few more now. Where's the hive? We're not seeing that really fast hive like in the other game. Ooh. Those lurkers getting picked off for free. Very nice.
Hydra's coming in behind, but gonna encounter a lot of cannons.
Is it enough cannons? Yeah, I guess it is. And 1 Zealot will do the job. That Zealot is low. Big Hydra Lurker army. Huh?
They're both on 2-1.
Yeah, I was just about to check that.
Pretty nice up.
Yeah, +2 missile for the Zerg is actually pretty strong here. Given we're only 14 minutes into the game. You know, it's weird that he took this main instead of this natural. I guess you can kind of put lurkers on the ramp, sort of, but it seems to me if you take the natural and start getting like spores or whatever there, that'd be better, because then the 4th, you know, is protected as well. Now, if this goes into a longer game and you have the main but not the natural, I feel like it's going to be a lot harder to take that natural. Look at
Taking
this.
a 4th, definitely better to take the main.
You think so?
If you take the 3rd, it's better to take the natural.
Okay. Okay, look at this though. Protoss trying to get into this 3rd right now. Zerg got a really nice spread. I mean, Protoss doesn't need to attack these though. Yeah, they were. Protoss can just ignore these lurkers, right, and get into this base because there's nothing else here. Choosing to fight them instead though, picking off all the Hydras though. You know, Protoss did not start +3 weapons, which is a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Ooh, lurkers. No more storms available. All those Templars out of energy. All 5 of them. Well, at least you got the storms out this time before they died, so that's nice at least. And Protoss will actually pull back here. So tell me, why is it better to take the 4th as the main instead of the natural?
Because by that time, Protoss has an army that can roam around and you just can't defend all your bases.
Right, but my thoughts on that is then later when you're trying to take the natural, you just have the same problem. So isn't it better to try and take it earlier? Like, you know, you have to take one of them first.
By the time you take the natural, you'll have defilers and lurkers out. Ah,
I see. Well, oh, what did we miss in the main? I just looked back at the main like, oh, is the hive building? And all the drones are gone.
They transferred.
Oh, okay, alright. Did he drop with a shuttle, I imagine?
Probably a DT drop. And then the Hydra's didn't see how many kills it got.
Cold War Gates continuing to run into lurkers. Needs to stop fighting him, just storm him. Oh my gosh, these Templar. Oh! Okay, well, that's a decent storm.
Goes down, but
yeah.
Lost both. These Hydras pushing forward. There's a lot of lurkers here. I don't think Cold War Gates can deal with this army right here.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. I mean, that's the thing about the lurkers though, right? They can't really attack in.
Right.
The duel, Hydra versus Dragoon. Dragoon wins.
Dragoon's OP. Confirmed.
I mean, this hive is like quite late, I think. And Protoss did finally start +3, so he's going to have a good timing there. But taking a 4th as well. Protoss looking quite good here. This top right does not seem that well defended at all. It's not that hard to power through 3 lurkers, right? And once you're on top of that ramp, it's hard for Zerg to reinforce. If you had a Nidus up here, I'd say things might be different, but the hive, of course, only just finishing. That's probably not going to be a possibility if Protoss really wants to go in there. My god, this is a lot of Zerg though.
It depends on the timing though. Like for example, Zerg's just counterattacking right now. If Warp Gates takes top right...
Oh my god, probes! Get out of there!
Oh.
Okay, they're gonna make it barely, but they were in so much danger just then. But Protoss needs to fall back on this army. Yeah, looks like he will. Very nice. Gonna protect this fourth. And you know what? This looks good for Protoss. Does not want to engage with lurkers though. Yeah. Really needs to storm these clumps of lurkers.
That was some great storm dodging there.
Yeah, it was. Is out of energy again. Wait, what? Wow, one of these Templars had 10 kills. Nice. No, observers! Oh my god. Killed 2 observers with 1 storm there. But nonetheless, did take out a lot of Hydras. And now, you know, even though they can, like, isolate and kill these goons, it's just not enough to get into these cannons, right? Because the lurkers are too bad at trying to do that. And look at that, he keeps the goons alive, pulling them back here. Nice defense so far. And you know, it looks like it's Protoss on the ropes because his army is quite small, but it's 4 base versus 4 base. So if Protoss can just maintain, he will rebuild a superior army here.
Yeah, but I worry that Warp Gates is going to spend the next couple minutes defending his bases, allowing Wuxian to just take, say, 12 o'clock, take that natural. Yep, taking the natural right now.
But by the time Cold War Gates can get out there, I think he'd be able to come across and kill a base, though, because none of these bases are very well defended. Like, the new natural, of course, there's nothing there yet. Look at this. Trying to get in here, but Observer's giving that high ground vision. Hey, you know what's really weird, by the way? I'll tell you in a minute, actually, before those goons get taken out. If a unit is shooting from high ground, like a lurker, that's cloaked, and it's hitting something like a cannon, the cannon does not get detection on the high ground unless it had high ground vision for something else.
Ah.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Okay, so these goons trying to come in here and fight, but a lot more Hydras coming down, but the Zealot's able to swing into action. Yeah, without storms.
No Templar there.
Yeah. Well, it's still a decent engage for Warpgate so far, especially with the superior upgrades. He's +3 finished, and Zerg not even getting +3 missile here, just investing in melee upgrades. Getting ready to switch to all that hive tech to fire mount on the way. A lot of Hydras falling there, though, actually. Without storms, this Protoss army is still kind of just doing the job right now, especially those Zealots. I think he can clear this contain easily now. The Reaver's starting to go to work on those Lurkers. Looks like Warpgate's has finally broken out of this nightmare. Will he be able to come across and do the damage he needs to, or else secure a 5th base of his own?
It looks like we're just going to go into a late game PvZ like we saw in game 1.
Oh yeah, well, another 1 hour game. You ready, Crazy?
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we love TVT, don't we? So, you know, we're used to it.
Alright. What's the longest CPL game we ever had? I remember there was like hour 20 TVT I cast. And look, I'll be honest, that was not a good game.
I'm trying to remember.
It's just a miracle we haven't casted one of Snipe's PVZs where they go like 3 hours.
I haven't. I've casted like the season. No, that was RSL when he played Terran.
Ooh, okay, Lurker's coming in here again. These goons need to back up from here. So many spines hitting. Well, they do take out some Lurkers, but it's not worth the damage you take on these goons. Honestly, this is kind of like a TVZ right now where you need to like spread and split those goons instead of sitting in a clump. Oh my gosh. Pulls back again.
That was definitely a good fight for Wuxian.
Huge fight. Yeah. And
still low drone count though.
A bit worrying. Yeah, this natural he's taken is just not mining, right? Oh, how the tables have tabled. This is just like the game 1.
Yeah, Warpgate's probe count is definitely looking better this game though.
Yeah, absolutely. And like it seems like he's just doing everything a little bit better this game for sure. And I feel like his army is still superior. He just needs to be careful to get the right engage. Because with those Reavers, if you can get them in the army with a shuttle, which I assume he'll do, he will be crushing it. Ooh, drop coming up for Zerg, by the way.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Is spreading out overlords, getting map vision.
Very nice.
Drops and the mana is pretty huge.
Yeah. We have 5 Reavers on the field right now. I want to see him just flying around with 2 shuttles with those bad boys, getting them in the army.
Where are the other 2? There's 3 of them.
In the 3rd, mineral only. Mineral only, yeah.
Templar drop, going toward the main. See if it can kill a bunch of drones.
I was like, which kind of Templar? There's options. You just bring one of each.
True.
Oh, he's just chilling. He's just seeing the sights. Oh, you know, there's not that many drones here. Well, you know, it's something. 2. No harm done. Just go in, kill 2 drones, come out. Doesn't cost you anything. You know, wow, there's really not many drones, is there?
Now Hydra's bailing in toward the third, shooting cannons down.
Ooh.
Warpgate's army shows up,
Shuttle.
and the Reavers are just...
That shuttle
Ouch.
coming back at the worst possible moment. But yeah, this is not going to work out for Zerg, right? Because his Reavers here, and then the army even close by as well. I think Protoss going to power through this army.
These Hydras are fighting very well, considering, though. It's just Zealots just filtering in piecemeal.
Yeah. Oh, it was all just a
Storm,
setup for the storm, that's right. Hugging Templars getting in there.
Both Templar going down.
Well, I don't think it's this bad that time. But damn, Wargate's macro kind of falling apart here, banking like 3,000. He's done a better job mining, but not spending this game. But if he has time to turn that all into units, he'd be looking good. Zerg's still not mining this natural at all. Okay, there we go. As I say that, he's like, oh really? You know, hold my drones, here I go. Oh my god, that's a lot of drones just at this base. How many is that?
Alright, so what? 5 base Zerg, 4 base Protoss.
Look, Lurker drop at the 9. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh,
well,
damn.
where are the observers? He needs an observer to deal with this. Actually, well, he has 3 storms. We'll take out one of those. Yeah, this is so annoying for pros to deal with. Yeah, and if you're not careful, like a whole bunch of pros will just go down. So this is a great move, I think. Needs to send an observer up there. Oh god, his army getting torn apart just by 2 lurkers.
Jeez.
Oh, that is way too much damage. Well, still has the
coming in,
Reavers,
looking for Templar.
oh, they do back off.
Yeah.
Damn, though, those lurkers just did so much damage. It's almost like, you know, budget plague or something went down on these Protoss units. Okay, observers finally show up at this 9 o'clock, but so many probes going down to those spines. The Reaver's not moving. Cold Wargate's not paying attention to the space as his army's fighting. Although he's killing a few Hydras here. The Link's trying to come for a flank, but that is going to be suicide. Oh my god, more probes fall. Finally, the Reaver kicking its ass into gear, going to take that out. Huge damage going down at this 9 o'clock from that harass.
Yeah.
We see on looking strong, almost even in supply, and you know the rhyme. Supply is the same, Zerg wins the game.
In PvZ, I think it's a little bit more even than like in ZBT.
I disagree. I think PvZ is the matchup where that applies the most.
I think you frequently see Protoss and Zerg even in supply in the mid game, especially.
I think
Whereas, like, in
if that's
ZBT,
the case, I think Zerg is at the advantage.
Especially if they have a high link count.
Well, yeah, Lings maybe not. If it's all Lings, that's different. Because then you just melt it.
Because, yeah, Lucian's just building a lot of Lings right now.
Oh, that drone was going to expand, but not today. Look at this. Cold Wargate's taking another base. It looks like he's going to go into the same style of game he went last time, where he's not really going to worry about doing a big attack. He's just going to try and split the map and then deny Zerg, you know, those key 1 or 2 bases that give him the edge. And, you know, it worked quite well last game when I would say he was in a pretty bad position, so I don't mind at all. I think it's a pretty good style of play.
Okay. Zerg barreling into the mineral only third here. The Reaver has no Scarabs right now, so that Templar is the only line of defense.
Desperately building him, but it doesn't have time. Oh, lifts it up though. Nicely done. Yeah, this is a big deal. I mean, this is mostly mined out, but nonetheless, killing all these probes is pretty nice. Protoss even sending some army back, which honestly, I don't know if it's the right move. He probably could have hit a base pretty easily. Reaver's going down. Oh my gosh. No probes made it out. They've got intercepted by that convenient Dark Swarm Lurker clump. Losing that Robo too. Damn. Okay, Protoss only 22 probes right now after the harass that went down at the third there. Yeah, he's in really dire straits. And look at this, he's going to lose the top left as well. Just like that, Zerg taking a really good lead here.
2-3 cracklings are pretty good.
Yeah. This is pretty dire for Protoss. Attacking his own Robo. Once again, those traitor-infested Protoss units going to work.
Oh, wow.
Okay, he's going to take out this Lurker clump though. Or is he? Oh, walking right over the top of it. Huge damage going down again. So many goons falling. Where's the Observer? He doesn't have another Storm.
Good Storm, but it's not going to be able to kill all of them.
The goons will finish them off, but they've kind of done the damage, you know, with how many probes they killed as well. Nexus in the top left falls. We see him looking so strong, picking Cold Wargates apart right now.
Wargate's only mining from 9 o'clock.
Yeah, with hardly any probes too. We're trying to focus that shuttle, but ultimately not working out.
Army getting sandwiched. 2 Reavers fall. No, only 1 Templar without a Storm remaining.
Oh my gosh. Now it's only goons. And you know, Zerg has Dark Swarm available. Look at the comparative banks too. We see him with so much more money.
Damn.
Well, he still has those Reavers to defend this base, but he desperately needs another base now. and to build a whole bunch of probes at it. And how he's going to accomplish that when Zerg's continuing to put on the pressure? Zerg now with 3-3 upgrades. That. Yeah, 3-3.
He has no money. He's trying to build Reavers, and he has to spend minerals to actually use the Reavers.
He can't even afford a Nexus right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's a lot of Defilers at the natural. My gosh, it's like a nest of silverfish or something. Oh, nice Nidus. That's very handy, actually. Someone's saying, I think Cold War Gates and Mission should be on the same team next season, maybe. The unstoppable duo. When are we adding 2v2s into CPL?
Team melee.
Hell yeah. That would really bring the teamwork aspect in. Okay, this is a formidable Protoss army at this top left, so maybe it's enough to secure this Nexus after all.
But like, what's stopping Wistion from just taking more bases, just macroing up with warp gates, and just being able to maintain the same army warp gates can while also expanding behind it?
Well, I guess he's his own worst enemy because he's not doing it. Okay, we did see a drone going to the top mineral only. Oh well, as you predicted, actually, he's just double expanding immediately. So you know what? I guess you're right. Ooh, goodbye, Dragoon. Okay, Protoss getting kind of baited away from the space. I don't think Wistion has a counterattack fourth, but it still strikes me as kind of brazen that he's coming down here and leaving that all-important top left Nexus. Those are just overlords, aren't they? Just with 2 Reavers and a few Zealots.
Yeah, Wistion just throwing this counterattack force, cutting off reinforcements from Warp Gate's main, trying to force the army back.
Well, it looks like it's a pretty good engage for Protoss, picking off little bits of Zerg army streaming across the map. This could give him the kind of time he needs to recover. But he has so few probes. It's going to be a very steep hill to climb, I feel.
Setting up another lurker hit squad.
Oh, and this has been so effective against Cold War Gates so far. Like, I'm just waiting for him to run his army into that, you know?
Some 6 probes going out to be transferred. They're going to enter the lurker field and get vaporized.
Well, at least Cold War Gates knows about it now. A couple of Reavers here. I think will be enough to hold this. Ooh, needs to micro it, though. A kind of anti-micro from Zerg actually means his Reavers will be fine. Protoss Army going to come in here and clean this up actually. So, looks like he's going to sweep forward with everything. I think this is enough Protoss. Yeah, it looks like it is.
Yeah, but just even trading here is going to be good for Wistion. Just
that's true.
He can afford to trade. Warp Gates can't.
Ooh, his macro is slipping though. Oh, I didn't see it. His macro is slipping though. Like he has almost 5,000 minerals. Hang on a second. There's only Dragoons left. Well, hang on. The Reaver will do the job. Nice Storms too. Pretty good engage there for Cold War Gates. But yeah, look at the supply. Zerg up 40 supply without even spending all his money. And Protoss has to remake all the probes here. These brave probes setting out to transfer when they know their friends before them have just died instantly.
It's like 12 Scourge in the middle of the map.
Damn, really? Oh, I see him. What are they doing? I guess, like, I would call those Reavers, so help me God.
Hunting observers and shuttles, I guess.
Okay, a bunch of Ultras about to pop with Chitin is finished. This could be potentially the closer for Zerg. But there's these Reavers up here available to help defend. Only 2 of them. He doesn't have... Well, I was going to say, he doesn't have Reaver damage this time, but no, I'm a fool. Of course he has Reaver damage. What self-respecting Protoss wouldn't have Reaver damage? One Reaver coming to harass here, though, although I don't know about this. This seems risky. He really needs it to defend in a minute.
Yeah, Scourge coming in.
Oh, this thing is trapped now.
Yep.
Damn.
Dead Shuttle. Dead Reaver.
That is unfortunate. He has a lot of Storms available here, though, so I don't know. If Zerg commits everything to this top left, I feel like Protoss can still defend, but he's sending 2 more Reavers to harass. That may be a critical mistake as Zerg prepares to attack here. The Ultras are out. No speed finished, but they do have good upgrades.
96 to 163 supply.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I wonder what the biggest margin was in the previous game. I don't want to say it was, much. I don't know. I think it might have been at some points.
There's probably like 30 to 40 supply at one point, but not 70.
Well, Protoss going to take out this 12 pretty easily. Bunch of idle probes at the 9. Looks like Zerg going to go for the main here.
This is going to lose top left in the process, though. You got Scourge right here to intercept this shuttle if it turns around.
Oh my gosh, this shuttle right now, playing with fire. Oh, Code's run into them. Okay, well now what does
there's
Protoss
nothing
have?
to defend this.
He has a whole bunch of Templars, but they're out of position. The Goon's getting taken up first. All the Observers flying in. Nice Dark Swarm too. Yeah, Protoss has nothing left. Looks like Wistion's finally done it. After how long did it take? Like an hour 45? It looks like he's finally going to take this series. GG. Wistion takes it 2-1. Wow. Well,
what a
that
series.
Yeah, that was an amazing series. I don't even know what to say. That was crazy. And it's not like it was just a really totally stalemated game. That was a full-on action-packed game 1 as well, and game 2, and game 3.
Yeah.
Like, damn. So good job to Lission taking home, and Heart of the Champion Cobalt Gates really tried his best. So that is the last semi-finals game. Everything has been casted, and we will be moving on to the finals. What's up?
On to the finals.
That's right. Who will win between IKEA and Amigos? We'll be announcing in the CPL Discord, of course, when those casts are going to start. Don't miss it. Thanks for joining us today.
Go Amigos.